Oh,
Okay.
now it's working.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Burnt Loaf Gaming. My name is Tyler,
And I'm Allison.
and we are bringing you a special treat. We are at last playing Return to Monkey Island, the latest in the Monkey Island series of graphic adventure games, brought to us by Ron Gilbert, the man himself, the mastermind behind the Secret of Monkey Island and Monkey Island 2: LeChuck's Revenge, returning at last to the saga he created all the way back in 1990. 32 years later. The series has seen many a twist and turn. Some games better than others, but at last it has returned home to the hands which initially forged it. And I couldn't be more excited to get into this. First of all, though, I want to thank Imperator97 for following us. Hopefully you'll be able to join us in stream sometime tonight and see what it is you've gotten yourself into. For those of you not aware, I recently streamed a marathon, 18 and a half hours, going through the first 3 Monkey Island games and about an hour of Escape from Monkey Island before things started crashing and I had to call it a night. So,
I am still so proud of you, babe. You made it so far.
thanks, I appreciate it. It was an endurance test, to be sure. But I am well familiar with the Monkey Island series. I've played the entire I've played all 4. I've played the first 4 games. I have not played Tales of Monkey Island yet. So when I get around to streaming that, it will be a blind playthrough.
And this is a blind playthrough, too, because this is your
Yes.
first time playing through it.
Yes, it is.
Neither one of us really knows anything about this.
I have avoided spoilers. I've seen many a video reviewing this game. I've seen many a video where people have streamed or marathoned their way through it. I've seen, apparently, this game has multiple endings.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So, going into this completely blind, Allison going in pretty much blind to the series as a whole.
Yes.
So,
I watched all you play Monkey Island
Yes.
on and off, but
Yes.
I was also doing things around the house and taking care of Gwen and stuff while you were doing your marathon.
yeah. So, what we're going to do is, first, I'm going to go to settings and turn on the... going to... Text and language is probably what I want.
Oh, yeah, we want
text and speech.
Yep.
There we go. Let's see. Writer's cut, more blather, worse pacing. Ooh, do we want sound effects subtitles? Why not?
Let's see what the sound effects subtitles are like.
Rendering quality. Alright, so next we're gonna, because I've played these games all my life, and Allison is fairly new, we're gonna jump into the scrapbook first of all.
Okay.
View the scrapbook if you are new to Monkey Island or need a refresher.
Hey, want to see my Mighty Pirate scrapbook? It's filled with my adventures.
Who does the voice for Guy?
Guybrush is
Guybrush, yeah.
Guybrush is voiced by Dominic Armato. He first started voicing him in Curse of Monkey Island, which was the 3rd game of the series, when they first started adding voice acting. And then he has proceeded to voice Guybrush in every subsequent game since then. So he reprised the role for Escape from Monkey Island. Then when they did the special editions of Secret and LeChuck's Revenge, the original cast all came back and recorded the dialogue from those 2 games. And then also for Tales of Monkey Island, which was developed pretty much simultaneously with the special editions. So this is Guybrush Threepwood's scrapbook. Now, Ron Gilbert has said that there are certain plot details from games 3, 4, and 5 that this game incorporates, and others that he ignores, because those 3 games were the ones that he was not personally involved with.
Ever
So
since
he-
I was a
he's
kid,
picking and
I
choosing
wanted
his
to be a
canon.
mighty pirate.
More or less. I've heard conflicting accounts from people calling this Monkey Island 3A, whereas others have said no, it's not Monkey Island 3A, it's Monkey Island 6. So there is one particular plot point from Escape from Monkey Island, though, that Ron has confirmed this game blatantly ignores, and I even so, I'm not going to spoil it here because I hope to eventually finish that game on stream. So, Mighty Pirate, Guybrush Threepwood.
Excuse me.
Look at him writing his own name.
Well, you gotta get the signature just right.
That's
you know?
right. Look at him dual wielding here. Yep, practicing his autograph, I'm guessing.
As we all know,
In the
practicing
old
your
days,
autograph
you
is
became
important.
a pirate by completing 3 trials to prove your worth.
That's right, the 3 trials. Swordplay, treasure hunting, and thievery.
Puppies!
Yes.
The test of thievery involved breaking into the governor's mansion. The security was heavy. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as judge, jury, executioner, and devoted grog tasters.
The devoted grog tasting is very important.
Treasure hunting is important for any pirate. The pirate leaders were in charge of the 3 trials, acting as treasure hunting is important for any pirate. Mastering sword fighting was more a matter of wits than agility.
That's right.
This is when I met Elaine, the love of my life. She was governor at the time.
Mm-hmm. I didn't realize I could click on this picture.
Ever since I was a kid, I wanted to be a mighty pirate.
Let's see what he says when I click on this obviously dashing picture.
That's me, Guybrush Threepwood.
Mighty Pirate.
In the old days, you became a pirate. Things took an unexpected turn while I was working on the 3 trials. Elaine was kidnapped and taken to Monkey Island by the nefarious ghost pirate LeChuck.
Oh, LeChuck!
Yes.
I scraped together a crew. Carla, Otis, and Meathook joined me on my voyage to Monkey Island to save Elaine.
Those treacherous mutineers.
LeChuck thought he was in love with Elaine. My first ship was the Sea Monkey. I bought it at Stan's used ships with a letter of credit that I, sort of falsified.
Yeah.
100% falsified. Stole it right out of the shopkeeper's vault. It was awesome.
My first ship was the Sea Monkey.
Okay.
I bought Monkey Island was a steaming volcanic mystery, covered with jungle and not found on any map.
It's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen.
On the island was a gigantic monkey head statue with hidden catacombs underneath. You had to brew a special potion just to find Monkey Island. I made some substitutions, but it got us there just the same. There were some people living there who claimed to be cannibals, but I think it was just a show for the tourists. The monkey head opened with a special key that you stuck in its ear.
Yep.
It's a Q-tip.
Yep, it was a giant Q-tip.
Ew.
LeChuck's ghostly ship was anchored in a lake of lava hidden beneath the island's surface. I met an old castaway there, Herman Toothrod. He and the locals wrote a lot of indignant letters to each other.
Oh, yes. A lot of passive-aggressive back and forth.
We wound up back on Melee Island for the stunning conclusion to my first big adventure. I made it to the church just in time to stop the wedding. Or so I thought. It turned out Elaine already had everything under control. How does she do that?
She's so cool.
She is... We're just the goofball getting in the way of her plans.
By then, I had learned that ghosts like LeChuck are vulnerable to root beer. Just trust me, it works, okay?
Okay.
Don't question it.
You should have told me. I would have bought us some whip beer to drink while we were playing games.
It was the beginning of something magical.
Yeah.
These are from the time I went to find the treasure of Big Whoop.
Now we're getting into Monkey Island 2 territory.
I met my good friend Wally, who makes maps, and I stole his monocle.
Good times. We rendered this poor fellow blind.
Aww.
Temporarily. It's okay. We got him a replacement lens that we stole out of a model lighthouse in the library.
Okay.
The map to the treasure had been torn into 4 pieces, which, let's face it, is about as piratey as it gets.
Indeed.
The mysterious voodoo lady at the International House of Mojo taught me to make a voodoo doll, which came in handy more than once. Elaine always seems to know when I need her. Again, it came down to just me and LeChuck at the end. He was using magic, but then, so was I.
My legs are getting cold.
Okay. You got your tablet?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready?
Ready.
One time, Elaine got turned into a statue. Well, LeChuck was behind it, of course.
Of
Guy
course.
never gives up.
Alright, so yeah, they are incorporating the stuff that happened in Curse of Monkey Island, which is the first game that Ron Gilbert, Dave Grossman, and Tim Schafer were not involved in, so.
The fact that he turned her into a statue tells me LeChuck doesn't really love Elaine. He thinks of her as furniture.
Okay, technically Guybrush is the one who turned her into the statue, by accident.
Was it a Midas touch kind of deal?
Kind of. He found a massive diamond engagement ring inside LeChuck's treasure hold that he took and decided to give to Elaine to propose.
Of course.
Unfortunately, it had a ghastly disfiguring voodoo curse on it. And when he put it on her finger, that turned her into the gold statue.
Okay, completely by accident.
Yeah. And as you can see in the picture, when they realized that it was cursed, she reared back to punch him in the face. And when he managed to break the curse, she managed to deliver.
Good girl.
I got eaten by a snake.
Yep, it was funny.
I erupted a volcano on purpose.
Yep.
There's not a lot I wouldn't do for Elaine.
He erupted the volcano by giving it cheese.
Oh.
Because the volcano god is lactose intolerant.
I got buried alive.
Several times. To commit insurance fraud.
What?
Life insurance.
Okay. A pirate with life insurance?
Yeah, it was being sold by Stan.
It was around this time that I met Murray, the allegedly all-powerful demonic skull, after a rousing sea battle. Things backfired on LeChuck, because Elaine and I got married when it was all over. Game, set, match.
Yeah.
This was a great day.
Aww.
Though in retrospect, we shouldn't have had the scum bar handle the catering.
Oh, that is so cute.
Oh, look at him dancing.
Aww.
This is the daisy we stomped on together. The wedding traditions are weird. Elaine and me together forever. The daggers are symbolic of cutting through troubles, I think.
Yes.
I think. Let's go with that, yeah.
I wrote a great haiku for the wedding invitation.
Aww. I would like to read this haiku.
I know, right? Why can't we read this?
It's either Elaine's wedding veil or my handkerchief. We got them to match.
Oh, okay, that's adorbs.
I don't know why you have to have candy-coated almonds at a wedding, but apparently you do.
Because they're delicious. That's why.
Oh, man. This was that crazy time LeChuck teamed up with an Australian billionaire and tried to use a mystical talisman to make Elaine his bride.
Okay, so they are referencing Escape from Monkey Island. Okay. This here is the ultimate insult.
The ultimate insult wasn't really ultimate, or even an insult at all. Or was it?
It is a cripplingly powerful voodoo talisman with the ability to render even the strongest-willed pirate into a pliable pile of mush.
Mush, mush, mush.
Yes. Completely breaking their will.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time.
That's right. Giant mechas.
Everything started because they thought Elaine was dead, so they held an election to replace her.
Yep.
Ooh, okay. Is that
I
hard?
made a goofy monster out of prosthetic body parts. It didn't
Yep.
help with anything, but I had fun doing it.
Yeah, it was complete. It was one of the few times in an adventure game where the items you're able to collect are 100% useless. Because you can go to a prosthetics shop. There's only one thing you actually need to get there to progress the story. But you're able to solve the same puzzle in different ways, then he'll give you different prosthetic body parts instead of the quest advancing one.
Oh, okay. So you have to waste a lot of time
Yeah.
until you get.
But if you do take the time, no, you have to solve the puzzle the word puzzle in a particular way to get the right item.
Mhm.
But if you do the puzzle multiple times in different ways, that doesn't get you the quest item. You get different prosthetic body parts that you can mash together into a Frankenstein's monster kind of thing. That does absolutely nothing other than just hang out in your inventory the entire game.
Oh, okay.
LeChuck and I battled it out on a grand scale that time. Then there was the time I accidentally let loose LeChuck's pox over the entire Caribbean. Or so it seemed.
Okay, this is Tales of Monkey Island.
I had to wear a hook for a while. It came in handy.
Don't worry,
Mary
his
wasn't
hand grew
fooled by
back.
LeChuck's human form any more than I was. I should have trusted her more. Morgan Le Fay betrayed me, even after we bonded inside a giant manatee. I should have trusted her less.
Oh my.
The death card doesn't usually represent literal physical death, except when it does. I went on trial for my life on 4 separate charges. I defended myself, of course.
Of course. And any man who defends himself in court has a fool for a lawyer.
Yep.
Gotta love Guybrush. What's with the unicorn?
Love did win out in the end.
Oh.
Aww.
Oh, here's that voodoo doll from the end of my Big Whoop adventure.
Oh.
I defeated LeChuck with this. His leg came off as easy as tearing a loaf of bread.
Oh.
Note to self: get more paper for the rest of my adventures. Okay, so I get the feeling that this will fill out more as we progress through the game. Okay, now we're all caught up. Let's start the game. Let's start Return to Monkey Island. Oh, I can't wait. Hard mode, of course. More puzzles, harder puzzles. The full monkey for the pro adventure gamer who wants it all.
This would be the only time you ever watch us go hard mode.
Yep. Other than, the other Monkey Island games where they let you select hard mode or easy. Prelude, an unexpected story begins.
That's a pig leg?
That is a peg leg. With a key.
Take this, LeChuck! Oh, Guybrush, come over here. Gently now. Remove my mask.
Oh, is
You
this...
promise to stop picking on me? All right, I promise. Anything.
Okay,
Just put my leg back on.
this is how Monkey Island 2 ended.
You're not supposed to be in here.
Except when we first saw it, it was them as adults.
What's next? Let's goof on those two. Pretend they're our parents. Yeah! Sorry we ran off. You were probably worried about murderers and ne'er-do-wells. Don't worry, I found him.
Come on, let's go.
Let's pretend I have powers that make lightning come out of my eyes.
It's so lifelike.
I wonder if it's real.
Okay, because, at the end of Monkey Island 2, they revealed that they were little kids at a carnival.
Sorry, boys, could you stop following us? It's creepy.
And as they were walking by,
Sir,
Chucky...
I saw a scurvy dog shack back there. Scurvy dogs? I've never had one of those. No way. You have to try one. It's the best thing you'll ever eat in your life.
As they were walking across the screen, Chucky looked right into at the viewer and made this face where his eyes were like burning with lightning.
Ooh.
And then it cut to Elaine saying, "I wonder what happened to Guybrush. I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible voodoo curse on him."
Huh.
Okay. Chucky has good ideas.
What should we do next? We gotta get to scurvy dogs. I can't believe you never had one.
I've got it. Alright, my inventory. Open to my to-do list. Junior
I-
Mighty Pilots to do. Buy skirt.
Scurvy dogs.
Walk around. Wakey wakey. Is it real?
Sounds real.
Okay, nothing
Some
happens
places
right
you go
now.
have scurvy dogs with cheese inside.
Oh, that does sound good. Yummy.
Wakey, wakey, Mr. Pirate. Hello? Phil! Ha! He's dead to the world.
Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Let's go next door and get scurvy dogs.
The words don't look like words, but there's a picture of a scurvy dog.
Surrounded the outhouse.
It's locked. Maybe one of the shops has a key. Hey, Chucky.
Chucky.
Stand over here for a minute.
Nah, I want to get scurvy dogs.
Exhibit removed. Aww.
Oh!
Ew!
Oh my.
Oh, gross. Gross, gross, gross.
Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at.
Yeah, let's get scurvy dogs instead.
Okay, kid, I heard you. Get the scurvy dog.
Get some scurvy dogs. Well, this place looks charming. Oh, hey. Take that keys off.
They put it on a leg to keep you from walking off with it.
I once had the hiccups for 4 days straight.
I'll bring this right back, sir.
You'd be wise to do that. I got the leg from the last kid who didn't bring back the key.
Oh dear.
It says, return outhouse key when finished, or else.
Okay, so it's an outhouse.
Did you know you can keep a scurvy dog warm by sticking it in your armpit?
That's gross, Chucky.
Those glasses are thicker than the layer of grease on the floor.
Gross.
How much are the scurvy dogs?
Scurvy dogs are only a half piece of 8. That's money that grown-ups use.
I know what a piece of 8 is.
Chicken
How much
foot
are those
fries.
Chicken foot fries.
Chicken foot fries are 2 pieces of 8.
Wow. More than the scurvy dog.
How much is a mug of grog?
Grog's for grown-ups. Beat it.
Man, people have been telling me that my whole life.
In France, they call a scurvy dog a chien scorebucks.
You kids better have money.
Yeah, we've got all kinds of money. Can we get a couple of scurvy dogs?
Sure. If you give me a piece of 8.
We don't have any money.
Please? Can't you spare something for a couple of hungry kids?
Aww.
Listen up, you little moocher. Let me tell you something. I don't like kids. I'm an honest businessman trying to make an honest living. I don't need 50 kids a day coming in and wasting my time trying to get me to give them free food.
Aw. I mean, in Guybrush's defense, the repeated please maneuver has worked so many times in the past.
Right?
I guess never mind.
Hey, I know. Let's look for change in the outhouse across the way. Coins fall out of people's pockets when they sit down in there.
Oh, okay. Well, it's a good thing I already grabbed the outhouse key then.
It's locked. Good thing I've got the key in my pocket. It unlocks the outhouse.
Good, you unlocked it.
Alright. Ew! Oh god, what is that?
No.
Smell the sludge!
No.
Ugh, what is this stuff? Smells the same as the toilet.
Search for coins in the toilet.
Chucky, why don't you look in the toilet?
No way, you do it.
Okay.
Oh god, there's a dead rat in there.
Gross. Gross.
This little metal.
It isn't a piece of 8, but it's a round piece of metal about the same size and shape as a piece of 8.
That's called a slug. It's like a fake coin.
Think about the slug.
I thought it was a piece of 8 at first. It looks just like a piece of 8.
Peel the slug off.
A fake coin
Ugh.
is almost as good as a real coin.
It's true. We've made legitimate purchases with a bag of wooden nickels.
It looks like a piece of 8 if you don't see very well.
Alright, coin 5. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see if we can use this slug on the Scurvy Dog proprietor, since he's got these big-ass glasses. That implies he doesn't see very well.
What can we get with this?
Oh!
Tastes like a piece of eight. Enough for a couple of scurvy dogs if you want.
Perfect!
Take 'em, boy.
Hmm.
What are you getting?
What?
Just kidding. Here's yours.
Oh god, it does look like it will give you scurvy. Oh.
This is the perfect food. What do you want to do now?
I don't know. What do you want to do? I wonder where those two people we were following went. I can stand on my head without using my hands.
Good for you?
Mess around and explore. Find our real parents.
Mess around and explore really sounds like mess around and find out.
Moved. Let's not go back there again. We'll just get yelled at. Hey, Chucky, get ready to run. I guess they don't like visitors.
Okay, let's see what's over this way. Ooh, hello.
That's my friend Dee. Hey,
Oh.
Dee.
Hey, Chucky, what are you jerk faces up to?
We just
Chucky
got
has
here.
a friend.
I'm making a list of stuff to do.
Give me that. I'm an expert planner.
Oh no.
There.
What should you do? What did you do the list?
Shitheads.
Sit heads. Let's see. Oh, wow, okay. Mess around and explore. Check out the anchor, beat Chucky in a race, feed the duck, add some sauce to my scurvy dog, practice sword fighting, find a 4-leaf clover, make a wish at the wishing well, and find our real parents. Okay, we've got quite the list of things to accomplish now. Okay. Hey, anchor.
That's a cool anchor.
That just shows how little you know about anchors. This one's not a very good example. You'd know that if you read as much about anchors as I have. Did you know that anchors originally weren't designed to hold ships in place? They were used in combat.
Oh, goodness.
Shot from cannons as a
No.
grapple when you were trying to board another ship.
No.
They made them bigger and bigger
Oh, goodness.
because they would do more damage that way. Then,
Oh,
people
Guybrush.
noticed what happened when you missed the other ship and hit the sea bottom instead. The current bow-shaped design is actually less effective than the sharper V-shaped design that was popular last century. But the older design went out of fashion after sailors started to think the letter V was bad luck.
What?
You can still find the old kind around sometimes, but collectors have grabbed most of them. On a modern anchor, if you look close, you can tell
This-
that one
wow,
side
this
is
girl
a
really
little
is
larger
full of
than the
anchor
other.
facts.
That's to prevent what's called plummeting, where the anchor goes down too evenly, and the little most anchors the about 30 years old. But the only
If you want
way
anchor
one
facts,
anchor
go to
will
Wikipedia, people. I'm sorry.
Okay. As amusing as that might... As if you missed anything, you can press comma to see previous lines. Okay. As amusing as that was, I don't think our streaming audience would have appreciated me sitting there listening to all of it.
Yes. Hello to whoever happens to be watching us in this
Yes.
moment in time.
All of our one viewer.
We love you.
I want to say 2 scurvy dogs at the same time.
Challenge Chucky to a race.
Hey, Chucky, want a race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2,
How do you race?
go!
Oh,
Chucky wins!
I actually have to click.
So I was like,
I didn't realize I had to actually
Next time
do
for
it.
sure.
Okay.
I
Let's
wonder where this path goes.
do another race.
yes, challenge Chucky to another race.
This time you will not lose.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3.
Hey,
Whoop.
cheater!
You
Whoops.
have to wait until I say go.
You were too quick.
Yep.
You up for another race?
You're on.
I'll officiate. 3, 2, 1, go!
Ah, dang it. Oh, wait. Okay, rapid clicking.
I win!
Ah, Alright. Feed the duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog practice. Okay, I do have. Feed the duck.
There was a pup.
I have an extra tooth in the back.
Pun.
I can feel it.
You keep
with
going
my
down the
tongue.
path.
You know, this racing track kind of looks like the setup for the Booty Island spitting contest. Ooh, take some bread.
Hey, hands off.
Wonder what's in the basket.
I wonder what's in that basket.
Huh?
Let's find out.
What do you think you're doing? Kids these days. No regard for personal property.
Gotta run.
How rude.
Ha! Take that, adult authority figures.
Eat the duck.
Did you know your feet won't smell if you don't wash them?
Did you know you're not supposed to feed bread to ducks?
Yeah, there's literally a sign that says so right there.
Don't feed the duck.
Whoops. Sorry, duck. Add some sauce to my scurvy dog.
What's this red glob on the ground?
That's ketchup. It's supposed to be really good with scurvy dogs.
Oh, you know what we're about to do.
Oh God.
You're not gonna touch the ground with your scurvy dog.
No, of course not.
Oh.
Gross.
Pick up the.
Hey, I'm okay
You
then.
should put that on your scurvy dog.
Alright, what's next? Practice sword fighting. Ooh, ask Dee to practice sword fighting. Okay, perfect.
Do you want a sword fight with me?
You don't look very challenging.
Aww. Practice sword fighting.
Let's be frank. You can never hope to beat me.
Oh,
No way! You'll never catch up to my level.
I win.
I win.
Nuh-uh.
You guys are both pretty weak.
Well, anyway, that was fun.
alright. Find a four-leaf clover. And make a wish in the wishing well.
Do not pick the four-leaf clovers. As if. Let's look for a four-leaf clover.
Okay.
Good luck with that.
I think I see one. Hey, there it is. Yep, perfect.
I found one.
That was fast.
Awesome.
There was still one left. Darn.
I never thought I'd ever find one.
She's...
I should find a coin to throw in.
There's a coin. Oh, I wish Chucky had a mustache. I wish Dee would disappear. I wish for a cool plant. I wish for another scurvy dog. I wish I could speak backwards. Oh gosh. Oh, this could have wide-ranging repercussions in today's day and age of video game design.
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Why not?
I wish for another scurvy dog.
Those things are bad for you.
Huh?
Oh! Oh! Oh goodness!
Told you so.
Wow.
He's okay.
He's okay, folks.
Oh my God.
For a minute there, I kind of thought we were about to have a moment where the lifelong enmity between Guybrush and Chuck was born
Over a scurvy dog.
over Chucky's untimely childhood death. Okay. All that's left is to find our real parents. Let's see if there's any other interaction I can have with this couple, because I avoided talking to them.
Excuse me.
Would you boys mind letting us enjoy our day in peace? Thanks.
Okay, well,
Can you talk to the guy, or it's just the or just the
it just says
couple?
talk to the couple. Yeah.
Excuse me.
Would you boys
Yeah.
mind letting us enjoy our day in peace?
Are you our real
Thanks.
parents?
Are you my mommy?
Are you my mommy?
Are you my mommy? Mel!
Hi, Mel.
Mel, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining us. How's it going? Oh.
Hey,
Wait.
Dad.
Dad?
Spitting image.
Hey, Dad.
Hello, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, kids. Having fun?
We got scurvy dogs.
Those have toenails and stuff in them. Ugh, I read about it.
And we were playing your adventures. We just did Big Whoop.
Big whoop. Oh, boy.
I had a feeling this was his song.
Huh.
When Chucky asked me to put his leg back on, he says it really funny.
You guys always make up the craziest stuff for the ending of that story. But you can't just change it around. That's not how storytelling works.
A lot of your stories don't feel like they're finished at the end.
Oh.
Well, like, there's this one that you
Ouch.
call The Secret of Monkey Island, where you went to Monkey Island and fought LeChuck.
Oh, that story has a great ending. There's punching and fireworks. I thought you liked that one.
You
Yeah.
never did find the secret. Not the real one.
Sure, but that's not what that story was about.
Yeah.
Kids, let me tell you a story that is about finding the secret of Monkey Island.
Is this a long story?
I think maybe I gotta go use the bathroom or something.
Yeah, I have to go walk my tarantula.
Maybe I should go with them.
No, stick around.
Aw.
This is a good one.
Poor
See,
Guybrush. Nobody
there
likes
was a
hearing you
rumor
tell us
going around
stories.
that my old nemesis, LeChuck, had somehow discovered the exact location of the secret of Monkey Island. I knew I had to get it before he did, so I went to Melee to get my own expedition started and beat him to the punch.
That's one thing that Ron Gilbert has said. He has promised that this game will finally reveal the true secret of Monkey Island.
Secret was the friends we made along the way.
Deep in the Caribbean.
Is it Caribbean or Caribbean?
The island of Melee. Eee! Oh, I love this song.
But how would we know? It's the true secret. We wouldn't know.
Written by Dave Grossman and Ron Gilbert. Dominic Armato as Guybrush Threepwood. Music by Michael Land, Peter McConnell, and Clint Pachakian.
Dinky game engine.
The Dinky Game Engine. Awesome. They named it after Dinky Island from Monkey Island 2.
You go testers and producers and associate producers.
You have Goss Mill. Do tell.
Is it Village Goss?
Part 1, A Friendly Place. Achievement unlocked, Part 1.
Feels good to be back on Melee Island, the hub of pirating in the Caribbean, where every good expedition begins.
Yeah.
Let's see some old pals and get things rolling. Or sailing in this case. Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Remember me?
Haven't seen you in a while, Threepwood. What have you been up to?
Well, you know, freebooting mostly, swashbuckles and so on. But now I'm getting an expedition together to find the
Wait,
secret
they
of
got
Monkey
yelled at?
Oh,
They got to the gate 5 minutes early?
What? LeChuck's here in Melee? Is there widespread
What kind of
panic?
craziness
Are
is
people
this? Only 5 minutes early? We get to the gate like an hour early.
Yeah.
Ship's just here taking on supplies and crew, as far as I can tell.
Well, anyway, no, I'm not sailing with LeChuck. You know my history with him.
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas. We've been enemies for my whole career. That guy steals all my best ideas. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine. Oh, God. They were told that apparently they should be there exactly on the time it says on their ticket. What the heck?
That's insane.
That is insane. Yeah, we always arrive hours in advance because American airport security is insane.
Yeah, so you gotta arrive at least 2 hours early if you want to make it guarantee that you'll make it through security in time. I think the second one, he's an evil zombie pirate.
He's an evil zombie ghost pirate, terror of the seas, and sometimes the land. A nefarious, conniving, murdering scallywag. A depraved, ruthless villain. And a loud talker. And I'm not those things.
They say opposites attract, but what do I know?
Oh.
Apparently, the airline upgraded their seats to first class to apologize.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a really nice apology.
Yeah. Apology accepted.
Yeah. Like, yes, yell at me so you can upgrade my seat to first class, please.
Oh,
LeChuck kidnapped my wife. He's always had designs on her. I sailed to Monkey Island to find them and get her back.
Oh, I thought you weren't married yet when that happened. And didn't she more or less rescue herself?
That's not the point. We've been enemies for my whole career. Everywhere I go, there he is. He plagues me. He's my nemesis.
Funny. He said the same thing about you.
oh.
Seen all of their photos of the food. Oh my god.
Ooh, first class food.
I imagine it's gotta be really good for being first class.
Yeah.
That guy steals all my best ideas.
Are you sure it isn't the other way around? Seems like he was here first.
I don't know how he found out, but I'm sure he's just doing this to get one up on me. I'm mounting my own voyage. Mine.
Well, you'd
Mine.
better get cracking then. LeChuck's loading up on the outer dock as we speak.
Well, I'm gonna hire a ship and a crew and beat him to the punch. Just as soon as I can get someone to back the venture. I'm a little short on funds at the moment.
Oh
In
gosh,
that case,
Guybrush.
you'll want to
You're
go
always
talk
short
to the
on
pirate
funds.
leaders at the Scum Bar.
Exactly. That's why I came to Melee. It'll be great to see those old guys again. We'll knock back a grog and hash out the details.
Scum Bar, by the docks. Long table in the back.
I know where I'm going.
We'll see.
It's like a mini lookout.
I detect a certain
They're on a
resemblance here.
2-week holiday to
Yes,
Universal
looks a
and
lot
Disney.
like an
Maybe
owl.
we'll
Oh,
run
boy.
into them at Disney.
Hi there, little guy.
That'd be hilarious to run into them at Disney. Like, do you know Mill? Do you know Mill? Mill's fan club meet up at Disney.
Yeah.
I could stare at this forever, but that wouldn't be much fun for you.
All right, let's head down to the docks. 2 gosses.
2 gosses. Goslings?
Yes, goslings.
Goslings.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Oh, Carla's the governor now. Nice. Ooh.
I better get cracking if I want to get to the secret before that scheming blackguard. I'll talk to the pirate leaders before I go see what LeChuck is up to.
Oh, the Scum Bar theme.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
Yar indeed.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
I'm here to talk to the pirate leaders about a new expedition.
In the back.
So yeah, his mom has been stuck in a hotel during the hurricane. Well, you know what? A hotel, so, like, depending on the hotel's a good place to be stuck at in terms of a hurricane.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Yeah.
Looks like a circus act. Maybe.
And usually in events like that, the hurricane will discount the hotel will discount your room and give you discounted food too.
I really need to talk with the pirate leaders first. Nice and hot. Wonder how long I could stand here before bursting into flames.
That sounds like a challenge
That
to
does
me.
sound like a challenge.
That sounds like a 10-minute challenge to me. Pirate leaders are supposed to be.
Have you seen the pirate leaders around? This is their table. In fact, you'd probably better move. You don't want to get caught sitting here.
It's our table, Rummy.
We're the pirate leaders. Get lost.
I hadn't heard there was a change of leadership.
Oh no. Did nobody remember to notify you?
Maybe your party invite got lost in the mail.
Where are the 3 older guys who used to hold court here?
Who cares?
Probably crying in an alley somewhere, wishing they were still relevant.
Making up trials for each other and writing memoirs that no one will read.
Hmm.
Is it you I should talk to about financing an expedition?
An expedition? Who is it that you think you are exactly?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Guybrush Threepwood, probably you've heard of me. I'm the rock-solid investment you've been waiting for, or just a humble pirate unworthy to be in your august presence. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood. Probably you've heard of me.
Probably not.
Permission to slaughter the annoying old wastrel man, Captain Madison. Wait, it
Old?
was Captain Madison? She's like famous. I've got her on a trading card. Her plunder stats are amazing.
Plunder
Stats
stats.
aren't everything.
And the others were Captain Lila and Captain Trent. It was Lila who threatened to kill you?
Look, they weren't that great, okay? Listen to the story.
You want me to slaughter him?
Don't bother. He's just a harmless hack who thinks he has a good idea for a pirate raid.
It's not exactly a raid. Exactly, it's a raid. I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exactly. It's a raid.
Fine. Well, don't keep us in suspense. What's the target?
I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island.
You're wasting our time.
The secret? I didn't think that was even a real thing.
It's a prize of incalculable monetary value. It's a prize of incredible cultural value. It's a mystery for the ages that must be solved. It's a personal passion of mine. I really want to find it. I think they'll probably go for the incalculable monetary value.
Yeah.
So obviously I'm going to go with the other options first.
It's a prize of incredible cultural value.
Culture? You mean like a cheese or something?
Okay, I'm sensing some reluctance, but hear me out.
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
Would you at least consider advancing me some funds? It's a surefire investment. Triple your money or your money back.
Not interested.
Oof.
I could make it worth your while to help me hire a crew. A percentage of their earnings or something?
No one in here wants to chase your pipe dream.
Could you at least point me towards an available ship?
You don't even have a ship?
You're really up a creek.
Up a creek without a ship.
If you don't take this opportunity, LeChuck will grab it.
LeChuck?
Yes, the dreaded zombie ghost pirate LeChuck himself is also going after the secret. He's here in Melee getting ready right now. If that doesn't prove it's a worthwhile venture, I don't know what else to tell you.
Great. Problem solved.
Excellent. You'll do it.
No, of course not. Why waste money on an expedition when you can just join the one that's already going?
Have fun with your scary ghost friend. Bye-bye.
Well, the slight problem with that idea is that LeChuck and I are basically mortal enemies.
Man. Carving ha 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 into the table.
I can do this on my own. If I can't buy a ship, I'll steal one. I'm a pirate.
Yeah.
I'll find a way to get to Monkey Island no matter what it takes. I like the old pirate leaders better. Ooh, the name seems to fit even better than it used to.
Talk to the pirate leaders to get money. Use wads of cash to outfit an expedition. Crossed out. Get or find a ship. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days.
I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Nice. State-of-the-art pen.
The pen is mightier than the sword.
Ah! Thank goodness I brought my trusty horse armor.
This has gotten me out of a lot of scrapes over the years.
That's right, I pre-ordered this game, so I got horse armor. Ooh, is that Elaine?
Elaine?
Elaine!
Guybrush!
Wait, are you going to tell a mushy part now?
A little, but I can skip over the hugs and kisses. Elaine!
Guybrush!
Aww. I was hoping you'd turn up in this story. How's your scurvy prevention project? You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you. Mind how long we've been married?
I was hoping you'd turn up in this story.
I was hoping you'd turn up in mine.
Aww. How's your scurvy prevention project?
How's your scurvy prevention project?
It's great! We're going to get a lot of limes to a lot of sailors and save a lot of lives. I've got to come up with a way to deal with Captain Madison, though. The pressure she's putting on the town is making it hard for social programs like mine.
Sounds like we both met Captain Madison.
I don't like her. She's the one who pushed to shut down the shipyard.
Oh no.
She doesn't understand the value of the secret of Monkey Island.
She laughed at me.
Me too.
Obviously, the woman has no taste and a lousy sense of humor.
I feel better just talking to you.
Me too.
Aww.
Oh, you're so cute.
You wouldn't happen to have a ship with you.
No, silly. I came on a charter. Just like you.
Yeah, I figured that, but it never hurts to ask. I'm finding it harder than I thought to get hold of a ship and a crew for my expedition.
Why don't you ask around at the docks? I'm sure you can find something.
Thanks, I'll try that. You've probably got to get
How
going.
long did they say
You
they
say
were
goodbye
married for?
first.
You say goodbye first.
No, you say bye 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 first.
Yeah, they didn't say how long they've been married.
No, you say bye first.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Oh. But yeah, they got married at the end of Game 3.
You know what, honey? I think next year for Halloween we should dress up.
Yes.
I like this idea.
I love this idea. We should definitely cosplay Guybrush and Elaine for Halloween.
Yes, be so
Honoring
cute.
Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster, for her heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Ooh. Criticize the statue.
The problem with this statue is it's not a statue of Elaine, the best ever governor of Melee.
Indeed.
Yeah.
It doesn't look finished. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end.
Oh, couldn't even make it to the end of a flyer? Ouch.
They're having a half-off sale. Going out of business?
Aw.
This place is an institution.
Oh, no.
Times are
It
hard.
must be authentic, culturally, and historically accurate. The sign says so.
Yes, indeed, the sign says so. Aw, no men of low moral fiber.
Looks like Wally's got a new place in Melee. I hope he's not still sore about the monocle. At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
How's it a midnight luncheon? Luncheon does happen at midnight?
Yeah, that clock has been broken for decades now.
Because in Secret of Monkey Island, the clock was always set to 10 because the graphics were, static. EGA.
Yeah.
It was actually funny. There's a clock tower in Curse of Monkey Island that actually synced up to your computer's internal clock.
Oh, cool.
And it would read the time. You could read the time off of it. And on the hour and half hour, it would chime LeChuck's theme.
Nice.
Property foreclosed by order of Madison Enterprises.
Oh no.
Oh, this was my favorite novelty store.
Is Captain Madison pulling an Ozymandial?
Property foreclosed by order of What kind of person would just paint on a wall like that? This case
Captain's
has kinda
just
gone
closing
downhill.
everything.
Elaine would never have stood for this when she was governor.
Alright, let's see if we can talk to the Voodoo Lady.
The International House of Mojo. This place hasn't changed in years.
Oh man, look at all the sale tags on everything.
Welcome, Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again.
I have been waiting for you.
That's the Voodoo Lady. She never gets a name, she's just the Voodoo Lady.
You mean...
Fate ordained that you would be here several minutes ago. Only you can manage to be late, even when you are fated to arrive.
Oh,
It's a gift.
ouch.
Allow me to seek knowledge on your behalf.
Will it cost me anything?
Pride, free will. Not much. The way to the secret is like a serpent which swallows itself. Many obstacles lie ahead.
Serpent, obstacles, got it.
You must walk the path. Yet you have already walked the path.
And now I'm going back again.
When you are unsure of the way forward, open this book for guidance on what is to come.
It can tell me my future.
She gave me a hint
In a
book.
way, think of it as a book of hints.
What is it really?
My
A
goodness.
book of hints. Use it wisely. To know too much diminishes the voyage.
Neat.
It's true.
Thanks.
No charge. Now you must go. I have a luncheon, and your destiny lies at the docks.
It does?
Most assuredly.
Aw, I don't get to look around? Boo. That's a big one.
At Chamber of Commerce midnight luncheon. Back shortly.
Dang it.
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories.
Aw.
The cash would have been better. Hi.
Everybody thinks they know more than the other.
Okay.
Alright then.
Looks like a volcano island with horns that swallowed a basketball.
Ooh, let's go down the alley where we first encountered Chuck.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Aw. Do down the alley.
Aw, this is where I risked my neck for Elaine, and she showed me she only needed me to risk my heart. Also, the windows need some work.
Yeah. Man, what has happened to Melee Town?
Looks sort of like an eye.
A visitor! Wait. Guybrush Threepwood?
Otis!
Howdy, kid.
And Stan. Otis, old pal. You haven't changed much since I last saw you.
I blame the government.
In fact, didn't we first meet right here?
Not at all. I was in the other cell that time.
Yeah.
You look different somehow. New art style?
How nice of you to notice.
Also, Otis, sounds like he has a new voice actor.
What did they get you for this time?
I'm a victim of circumstance. Circumstance being that too much attention gets paid to little things that don't hurt anyone, while hard killers roam the streets with pistols and swords.
He was picking flower skin, wasn't he?
I noticed you didn't say what crime they locked you up for.
It was nothing. I was just picking some flowers.
No, of
In the
course.
forest?
No, that's illegal. I learned my lesson. I picked them from the governor's garden instead.
Much better.
So much better.
Picking flowers from the governor's garden sounds like an unwise choice.
We used to be friends. Sort of.
Yeah.
Anyway, they aren't even her flowers.
Yeah,
Taxes pay for them. It's
both
public property.
mutinied against
I don't
me.
know why anyone bothers me about it. I don't hurt anybody.
We'll accept the flowers.
They're annuals. They're doomed anyway.
Big news. I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
That sounds fantastic. You know what I remember most about Monkey Island? The time you busted me out of jail right before we went there. I don't cruise ships anymore. But maybe you can still help me out. Like you did all those years ago.
Possibly, though it was kind of tricky last time, and I didn't get much out of it in the end.
Seriously.
I would be most appreciative. A locksmith has opened very conveniently across the way. I am told locksmiths can make keys for things. Things like cell doors.
Imagine that.
Guybrush, you gotta get me out of here. It's custard night. I don't think I can take that again.
Oh
I'll
dear.
make it my number 3 priority.
Thanks.
It says jail rules. 1. No escaping.
Alright.
Number 1 rule of jail: don't
Hey,
escape.
Stan.
Hello there, son.
sorry to see you in jail.
Thank you, son. I appreciate the thought. I'm sorry to see me here as well.
The music shifted into Stan's theme.
I was really hoping to buy a ship from you.
Well, now, normally, I would do absolutely anything to get you into a comfortable ride right away. But my hands are tied. They're shackled. I can't do it. Not at any price. I'm completely out of inventory. Every ship on the lot was seized by unscrupulous lawyers who don't care about your sailing needs the way I do.
Oh, that's terrible.
Believe me, I feel worse about it than you do.
I love how his coat still does the thing where the pattern doesn't change no matter which way he moves.
Could I get a ship from you after you're out of jail?
Don't count on it, son. I expect to be released any time, but I haven't even got anything on back order. It pains me to lose a sale, but if you need to get off this island, you're gonna have to find another way.
Could you refer me to a competitor?
Stab me in the heart. You'd go to a competitor? Where's your loyalty, son?
Well, seeing as you're in jail and have no ships and can't help me, I thought...
It doesn't matter anyway. There's no competition. I drove them all out of business long ago. Nobody can play the angles like old Stan.
Those
I didn't
arm
really
movements.
anticipate a situation like this one coming up.
The constantly waving arms and tapping foot.
Any tips on how to steal a ship from someone else?
One word, son. Mutiny. Get yourself on board a worthy vessel, gain the confidence of the crew, wait for the right moment, and strike.
I
If you
have
don't
an
get
idea.
killed, look me up afterwards. I'll give you a good price for anything that can stay above the waterline. Naturally, it'll have to be store credit until I get back on my feet.
Okay, well, thanks, I guess.
Anything I can do to help you, let me know. As long as it doesn't involve selling you a ship.
Alright, we're going to sign on with LeChuck's crew and then mutiny.
Let's do it.
What did you do that got you arrested?
Let me tell you something, son. It's not what a man does that matters. It's who he is. Maybe one day, in a moment of weakness, he crosses a line. But if he's confident about what's in his heart, he can hold his head high. And you know what's in my heart, son?
Blood and goopy stuff?
People. People are in my heart.
That goopy stuff is called
Anything I may have
cholesterol.
allegedly done, you can be sure I did it because I care about people.
What exactly did you allegedly do for people that got you arrested?
I gave them what they wanted. Now, naturally, people don't always know that they want the things they want.
Yeah.
Sometimes it takes a man with a talent like mine to show them the way. And sometimes people who are jealous of that sort of talent will try to put all sorts of unpleasant labels on it. They use hurtful words like scam and misrepresentation and even fraud. But it's all just marketing, son. As natural as the rocks and the trees and the Melee Island flounder birds. And that's why
Flounderbirds?
I'm not worried. I'm awaiting final judgment of the court, but I'm certain I'll be acquitted. They don't hang people for marketing.
Didn't you used to have a law practice or something?
Used to, but I was disbarred for what we former law practitioners call moral turpitude.
Is that a real word?
More or less. It's one of those handy catch-all words that you can use whatever you want because it doesn't mean anything specific.
Would it help if I broke you out of jail?
Now that's a kind offer, it truly is. Warms me to think that you'd do that for your old pal Stan. But I've got to think about the optics. I don't want to damage my case, and escaping from jail doesn't look good at trial. So thanks, but no thanks.
Well, is there anything else I can do for you?
Now that you mention it, there is one thing I've been missing during my time here in this lofty establishment. In all the rush and fuss and document shredding surrounding my arrest, I completely forgot to grab my toothbrush. If you happen to be passing by the shipyard, you might grab it for me. It'll be on my desk in the office.
Document shredding?
I'm going after the secret of Monkey Island.
The secret? Boy, that takes me back. But if you're looking for help, you're barking up the wrong enchilada. Just remember, life has no guarantees or warranties. Only jamborees.
Thanks. That's advice. See you later.
Yep.
I need to get Stan's toothbrush. I need to get Otis.
Watch
locker.
your boots in here, son. It's like a swamp without the clean parts.
I don't remember this place being so leaky.
They finally installed running water.
Eee, a spider.
How's your day going?
Wait, I want to see what happens if I try to use the horse armor on Stan.
Hey, Stan. Would a set of horse armor do you any good?
Oh, it already has. What a fantastic marketing gimmick. Everybody's a sucker for horse armor.
They used Stan to market the pre-orders for this game, and one of the things he was hyping up was the horse armor.
You look like you're having a good time. That's nice.
I am having a good time, Stan. Thanks for noticing.
Oh, I remember that now from the YouTube video we watched about it.
Yes. I hope everyone else is having a good time. Oh. Okay, that's new.
Fast travel?
No, a back way behind the governor's mansion to the overworld map. Let's see if we can go into the governor's mansion and talk to Carla.
Carla.
Oh. Hell yeah.
Guybrush Threepwood.
Okay, they got her voice actors back.
Is his sword stuck?
Sure looks like.
Hello, Swordmaster.
Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack.
Ooh. Prepare to taste my blade, you washed-up hack. Anything but your cooking. When was the last time you had a bath? Or let me show you what a hack looks like.
Let me show you what a hack looks like.
I want to go with one of the other two. That's more... Those two seem like they're more witty and appropriate for insult sword fighting.
I'll probably make when was the last time you had a bath then?
When was the last time you had a bath?
Ha! That was marginally clever.
Oh.
It's nice to see you again.
You too.
Okay, I'm on the offensive. You should never have given up being Swordmaster. How's the governorship treating you? I hope you're not still sore about that thing with the ship that one time. You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job. That's another Escape from Monkey Island reference. We hired her onto our crew by promising her and Otis cushy government jobs. Because they were reluctant to join my crew for a second time.
Don't blame them.
After leaving them marooned on Monkey Island in the first game.
Don't blame them. Yeah.
You've come far since I got you your first cushy government job.
I hope you're not about to try to take credit for me being governor, because that would be both absurd and obnoxious, and I might have to skewer you for it.
No, furthest thing from my mind.
I heard from your wife. She's coming by to talk about scurvy legislation. I assume you're involved with that somehow?
Elaine can handle it. She doesn't need me. I've got my own project cooking. I'm not automatically involved with everything Elaine does just because we're married. Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Elaine said that program is being hampered by Captain Madison.
Not the legislative part, just the public funding. The town was in a bind a while back, and that so-and-so, Captain Madison, saw an opportunity. She lent us the cash we needed, and now we're up a creek paying the interest. Things like social programs, waste management, and town maintenance are all on the back burner.
I like that woman less every minute.
Me both.
Government took a loan from the private sector. That's a terrible idea.
Never do that. You just raise taxes.
Well, the mansion hasn't changed much. Elaine's style is still everywhere. Even the books are hers.
They're in my books now, as you well know.
I'm looking for the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you. I don't have it.
Touche. Need a crew. You interested?
I'll be needing a crew. You interested?
Ha! I'd rather swallow a live badger than crew with you again. No offense intended.
So, unlikely but still possible?
No. You want a crew, go down to the docks and hire one.
Is there a government program that funds expeditions to find secrets of Monkey Island?
Oh, gosh. You're too late for that one. We canceled it last year and diverted the funds to build a habitat for the rare Caribbean whining leech.
Oh.
There's a ship at the docks
My
that's
heart.
headed for Monkey Island.
I think you're talking about LeChuck's ship.
Do you want to go to Monkey Island or don't you?
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Aww. Admire the official portrait of the governor.
Ugh, looks like Carla wasn't too keen on getting her portrait done.
Her official portrait is her stabbing the artist. From the artist's perspective.
Wow.
Admire the official portrait of the governor's sword.
Edgy. I've always thought this looked like my old ship, the Sea Monkey.
Aww. The endless tale of a voyage that would not end.
I tried to read that once, but I couldn't finish it. Can I borrow a book?
Oh.
You've got a lot of nerve asking that. You never brought back the last book you borrowed. I had to buy another copy. You never even apologized.
I totally forgot. I'll pay for it, or I'm sorry. I'll go with...
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm hearing the words, but somehow they aren't helping.
Aw.
I need more than that.
Voodoo tricks you can do at home.
Warning, do not try these tricks at home.
Ship-to-ship combat strategies by stupid Captain Madison.
It's thicker than I would have imagined.
Ingredients by Barbie LaFleur.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
I wonder if there's any relation to Morgan LaFleur. The Big Book of Treasure Maps.
Does not include Secret of Monkey Island. Oh.
No.
Bummer.
The autobiography of John Laney.
Note to the reader. No disguised secrets are revealed in this book.
At the end of the plank.
The blurb says it's a solid if somewhat predictable story about a roguish pirate and a doomed romance with a woman of station.
Wander around the house.
Stay out of my bedroom, Threepwood.
Elaine told me that's Lauder Neckbeard, second governor of Melee Island. His overly strict morals and overly lax regulatory policies helped make the island what it is today. I've seen that same painting on a box of frozen instant cereal. It's a lot of work being governor.
Pet the stuffed animal.
I like your stuffed, guess it's a dog?
Please, take that and throw it away. It was a gift from the Earl of Thickwater, who is a contemptible pig.
Oh, well. Take away.
I don't really have anything to say.
Oh.
I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Okay, I guess that's all I can do here for now. Let's head to the shipyard and see if we can't get that pin.
Wow, it's worse than I imagined.
Oh, it looks so sad.
It says Tan's previously owned vessels. So sad. Stan's used to be the best place to buy used ships. The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Man. Pondered a mooring bollard.
Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Remember happier times.
I I remember when these torches lit up Stan's previously owned vessels like a carnival. This used to be such a bright, cheery place. It's sad to see the shipyard like this.
Gaze at the moon.
It always looks bigger on this side of the island.
Strange mass. Is it La Sponge Grande?
It's a dried up old sea sponge. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Stan used this to clean his ships. It's all rusted out now. Looks like the only available ship on the island right now is LeChuck's.
Okay. Peer through.
The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? Oh, I remember the first time Stan tried to fleece me.
Let's see. Okay, there's nothing at Captain Smirk's end of the island, and apparently I can't go to... Ooh, I can go to the forest, though. Probably not today.
Warning. The dark forest ahead is deadly and twisty. Maps are highly recommended.
And I have no map. Oh, hey. Museum of Pirate Lore.
Oh, I used to love these when I was 6.
Aw.
I used to love these when I was 6. Until I got trapped in one for 2 days. I think they're illegal now.
Large climbing chest.
Museum of Pirate Lore.
Huh. I think this used to be Carla's house. Yeah, this used to be Carla's place.
Once upon a time, I won a t-shirt right here on the front lawn.
Yup.
At Chamber of Commerce Midnight Luncheon. Back shortly.
Ah. Yikes, a carnivorous plant.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Will this take me back? Okay, good. Okay, well, to the docks. Guess we'll approach LeChuck's ship. Le Ship.
How clever.
The name of LeChuck's ship is Le Ship.
Very clever.
Job openings?
Expedition to fabled Monkey Island. Crew positions available. Serve under LeChuck, the most fearsome pirate on the 8 seas. Equal opportunity employer. Inquire here.
Oh, the 8 seas.
Looking for a job? Step this way.
The clipboard in your hand says you're the quartermaster.
The crew says I'm the quartermaster. Clipboard doesn't get a vote. You look like a guy without many options.
Ouch.
For a job.
Yikes.
Short of swabby. LeChuck's an equal opportunity employer. Even humans are mostly tolerated.
Absolutely, I'd love to be a swabby. Have you got anything more senior? No, that's getting my own expedition.
Have you got anything more senior?
Well, I need a second mate, a bosun, a ship surgeon, and a gunner. Do you think you're qualified for any of those?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I can do all that and
I could be
more.
second mate.
Do you honestly have any idea what a second mate does?
Goes to store openings and funerals and waits for the first mate to be incapacitated.
I thought so.
I'd make a great bosun.
Exactly what qualifications have you got for that?
I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe 8.
Don't waste my time, okay?
Must be getting old.
How about ship surgeon?
I assume you have some kind of medical degree.
Is that a definite requirement?
I mean,
Sorry.
I've used a saw. And used it to cut off a person's leg.
Yeah.
Well, peg leg, but still.
I could be the gunner. Oh, I'd be great at that. Boom, boom.
You look a little scrawny. What do you bench?
Bench? No problem. I sat on one for 12 hours once. I can take it.
I have a lot to do today.
Hey, Guybrush has used a cannon before.
maybe Swabby's not so bad after all.
The only requirement is that you bring your own mop. If you've got a mop, the job is... Hey, wait a minute.
What?
What's your name, sailor?
Okay, we're sticking with Smith, John Smith. Andrew LeChuck, nephew. Or Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
Andrew LeChuck, no relation.
What a coincidence. LeChuck gave me a blacklist, and you're on it.
Ah, no.
You are the blacklist. I'm sorry. Can't hire you. You're obviously Guybrush Threepwood.
Dang.
Well, that's a slight hitch.
I'm confused. Didn't you say you were gonna get your own ship?
Yes, but then suddenly I thought, why bother? I wanted a ship and a crew. Here was a ship and a crew. Ripe for the taking. All I had to do was get on board, wait for the right moment, and strike.
Strike?
Mutiny the crew, seize the ship. Be a pirate.
Except they wouldn't hire you because they knew who you were.
Yeah, that was a problem. Also, I needed a mop.
Also, I needed a mop. Okay, to-do list. Get or find a ship, crossed out. Join LeChuck's crew. Solve problem. Quartermaster recognizes me and won't hire me. Get a mop. Seize LeChuck's ship at the earliest opportunity. Find the secret of Monkey Island and relive the glory days. Okay. Ooh, grog.
I hope this isn't one of those party cruises.
Surprise?
Say what you want about my evil, horrible nemesis LeChuck, but he does know how to stock a ship.
Check this out.
No parking of demonic, ghostly, or undead vessels or scooters. Tuesdays 3 to 4.
Well, gotta find a mop and some way to disguise who I am.
Why was Wally in such a hurry? He wouldn't sell us out to Madison, would he?
I believe he needed to relieve the pressure upon him in a different way.
Who's that? Maybe I can find a mop in the scum bar. Ah, Cobb!
Hi, Cobb. Hard to believe after all these years you're still here.
I was declared a historical landmark.
Guys. Cobb is the character from The Secret of Monkey Island with the, as you can see, Ask Me About Loom button, where all he would say is I in response to anything you asked him or said to him, until you asked him about Loom. Then he would get all animated and basically launch into this elaborate sales pitch for the LucasArts adventure game Loom. But now this iteration of Cobb is voiced by Matt Mercer.
That's right. Oh.
The place does seem different.
Yeah, the place does seem different from what I remember.
It's this new, younger generation of pirate leaders. Oh, they're highfalutin dark magic.
Dark magic?
Us, we're so much better than you because we don't bring grog before getting married.
What?
These kids today are all about sacking and pillaging. They've got no heart.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island. Wanna come?
I heard the secret is just some marketing gimmick Stan thought up. That only the
That sounds
gullible
about
and
right.
naive would
Yeah.
go looking for it.
That honestly sounds about right. Tell me about Loom.
Tell me about Loom.
Oh, I'm so sick of pirates asking me about Loom. Get lost.
Aww.
Why don't you take off these?
Then why don't you take off the Ask Me About Loom button?
My grog-riddled body is fused with it. I'm more button than man at this point.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Tell me about Loom. For old time's sake.
Beat it.
Oh.
Say it.
No.
Say it.
Fine. You mean the latest masterpiece of fantasy storytelling from Lucasfilm's Brian Moriarty? Why, it's an extraordinary adventure with an interface of magic. Stunning, high-resolution 3D
This is it,
landscapes,
word for word.
sophisticated score, and musical effects. Not to mention the detailed animation and special effects, elegant point-and-click control of characters, objects, and magic spells. Beat the rush. Go out and buy Loom today.
Yes!
Now get lost.
Achievement unlocked. Fan service.
Yes.
I'm dying here.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
What's this book? Collectible card trivia book.
It's a book for storing collectible trivia cards. Looks like someone just left it here unattended.
Dig it.
back of the Scum Bar is a fishing trophy, the kitchen, the cellar, a giant whale, the kitchen, obviously. Okay. Apparently they're trivia cards. Okay, interesting. We'll see what to do. Oh, dude. Okay. Alright. Do you notice that?
No.
Okay, so in the front of the Scum Bar, we've got the classic Scum Bar theme going.
Yeah.
It's all, you know, old-timey and piratey. When we move into the back where the new pirate leaders are, it shifts into a metal version of the song.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Guybrush Threepwood, as I live and breathe, how have you been?
Same old, same old.
How's Elaine? She was always my favorite governor. Also, she covered your tab when you stopped coming in.
Good, no pieces missing. Still in public service, fighting scurvy now. I screwed up our anniversary. We're apart more often than I'd like. Aww. She's here on the island.
Still in public service, fighting scurvy now.
My place is clean. Our health certificates are up to date.
No, it's not like that. She's got a foundation. They're trying to promote Limes as a preventative.
That's funny, because
Well, tell her I say hello.
the reason the Scum Bar chef liked Elaine so much when she was governor is because she was always conveniently losing those health reports for a nominal fee, of course.
Of course.
Do you know where I can buy a mop?
Buy? You don't want to buy a mop.
Yeah, I want to steal one.
The mop is the formal tool of a cook.
Really?
Not as clumsy or random as a dish rag. An elegant tool for a more civilized cleaning. You cannot hope to succeed with the mop of another.
I can't?
You must construct your own. A single, perfect instrument that you will keep and use for a lifetime.
Well, let's hope it doesn't come to that.
Once you build it, the mop will become your constant companion, your tool, and a ready means of defense against spills of all kinds.
Build it?
The wood is the heart of the handle. The heart
God.
is the handle of the cook.
They're paraphrasing all the lightsaber stuff.
Not helpful so far.
You must find a particular tree. A tree uniquely suited to the handles of mops.
No sense, let's hope it glows and makes
Carve
fuzzy
your
noises.
handles from a limb of
Yes!
that tree.
This is the only mop I'll accept at this point now.
Any questions?
How do I find the mop handle tree?
I can't tell you exactly where it is, because this is your own personal...
Wait, do I have to inhale a lizard? Like Boba Fett?
Yes.
Oh, it's okay. I know, I'm getting very animated here.
What kind of wood is the tree?
That is something you must discover for yourself.
What about the head of the mop?
Oh, you have to have one, of course, but pretty much anything will do. It's mostly about the handle.
Are you sure I can't just buy a mop? Yours, for example.
No, you've got to make one. Trust me on this.
You're really going hard on selling those Savvy's custom lightsabers.
Okay, I guess I'll do it. What's wrong?
You gave the story the wrong title. It should be called Mop Quest. When do we get to the piratey parts?
Well, even the coolest professions involve more mopping up than you would think. It seemed crazy to me at the time, too. But don't forget, it was all so I could board a ship, take command, and sail to Monkey Island. But first, I had to make a mop.
I'm getting some real Princess Bride vibes from this game.
Oh, 100%. I was just thinking the same thing with the little kid keep interrupting.
Looks like a mugshot. Active little guys, aren't they? Pests or garnishes?
A good cook sources local supplies when he can.
The food is more exciting when you can smell the risk.
Oh, this.
The plaque says, "In memory of looming seagulls of old."
Aww.
I think someone tried to secure a boat with this. Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday. Pleasantly scorching hot. The atmosphere in the bar is different than it used to be.
Yeah, I don't like it, but I've got to cater to the new crowd. Everything changes, Guybrush.
But the roaches stay the same.
I've missed your wit. And your low alcohol tolerance.
Hey! Those new pirate leaders seem like real jerks. Why do you even let them in the bar?
Well, they've driven off my old regulars, so I don't have a lot of choice if I want to stay in business. Also, if I tried to get them to leave, they'd probably cut me up and throw me in the soup. Frankly, I'm terrified of them. On the plus side, they have more disposable income and better hygiene than the old crowd.
Did I mention I'm going to find the secret of Monkey Island?
No, I don't think you did. Well, that's exciting. So you'll be hiring a ship at the docks?
I'm going to steal LeChuck's.
Bold. I like your thinking.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old. Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Surreptitiously abscond with the mop.
Stay away from my mop.
Ooh, I think I hear the health inspector.
What? Where?
Just kidding. That joke never gets old.
It won't let me. It won't give me back control.
Keep up the good work.
Thanks. Will do.
All right, so I can't scare him about. I can't scare him with the health inspector and steal the mop while he's not looking. Okay. Well, I'm assuming that to find this mop tree, I have to go into the forest. But I can't navigate the forest without a map. Ooh, Wally. Maybe he has a map.
Or a mop.
Hey, Wally.
Well, 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 look what the surf washed ashore. It's Guybrush Threepwood.
Nice to see you again, too, Wally. Whatever your last name is.
Feed.
I spent years
It's
in
Wally B.
therapy
Feed.
getting over being burned, blinded, blown up, abandoned, and marooned because of you.
Yeah, good times.
I have done all those
Lucky I'm
things.
past all that, and am running the best map shop within the Caribbean and beyond.
You wouldn't happen to have a map to the secret of Monkey Island.
Funny you should ask. I recently made one on commission, but then they destroyed all my source material. It is the only one in existence. Best of luck to you.
Well, nice.
I'm looking for a tree to make a stupid mop from. Have you got a map for that?
So the cook has sent you on one of his spiritual journeys? Been a while since I made one of those mop tree maps. What kind of tree is it again?
I don't know. A wood one?
That's okay. Just bring me a sliver of the wood and I can work it out from there. I'm that good.
You have a lot of maps in here.
We've got so many, you need a map to find them all. A little cartographer humor.
Yeah, I'd forgotten how funny it was. Looks like the shop across the way is in trouble.
The high-stakes, ego-driven world of pirating is changing, and dark magic is taking over. Voodoo magic is fun and all, but it's not what the new generation wants. Me? I'm on the bleeding edge and making a bundle. I'm about to franchise.
Ooh, that's exciting.
The town seems to be pretty run down.
Since Captain Madison made Melee her base of operations, people have been complaining. They say she brings a bad element to town, but that bad element spends a lot of money on maps. So, what am I supposed to do?
Do what's right?
I am. I'm doing what's right for Wally.
Bye.
Well.
I didn't know you made globes, too.
I don't. This is for reference. It's got all the latest continents.
Those look fancy.
The finest tools to make the finest maps.
I appreciate that Wally hasn't traded it in for a new model just because it's been around the block once or twice. I feel very strongly about that for some reason.
Ooh, wow.
They're like glasses, only way less convenient. Ooh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
Oh, please take one. I use them to promote my business. See, it says Maps and More on the edge.
Thanks. Wally, can I have one of these maps?
Absolutely. If you pay for it.
Ow.
Never mind. This map shows both sides of the globe.
It's twice the value.
Ooh, looks chilly up there.
Odd map up in the corner.
It's a long, small map of somewhere far, far away. What's this a map of?
The secret movements and activities of my competitors.
That sounds reasonable.
He's got a conspiracy board. Trousers.
This must be Trouser Island.
Actually, Mr. Threepwood, it's...
Yep, Trouser Island. I had a map like this once, but I sailed left. That looks like a treacherous voyage. It says, rating, Cursed Black Diamond.
Oh.
The first rule of piracy is, never buy a used treasure map.
Slightly suspicious ladder to a window.
Hey, Wally, what's with the window ladder?
I use it to keep an eye on the neighbors.
Well, it's good to have a hobby. Ooh, this one looks nice. How much is it?
Oh, that one? Too much.
Hey, Wally, what's in these boxes?
Maps.
Of course.
That was silly.
Good old mazes. Can't get enough mazes. Huh, never seen one of those before. I try to steer clear of sea monsters myself. Somewhat understated and somewhat overpriced.
Okay, so I need a wood sample. Oh, who are you? Clean pirate.
Are you my waiter? I want the excellent dish I had at the governor's mansion last week.
Buddy, you're in the wrong
I
place.
don't know what it's called, but it was sort of, you know, a hot food.
Yeah, but I'm not...
It had ingredients in it or something.
I'm not your waiter.
I already told your incompetent cook this, but he still hasn't brought me my dinner.
I don't work here. I'm not a waiter.
Hop to it!
Right away, sir. Fancy.
Yo-ho!
Well, it's definitely a mop.
Hmm. Make a mop, find the mopping tree. Okay,
The plaque says, in memory of looming seagulls of old. Oh, you look like the health inspector tasted your stew. Or you did.
Worse. Marlin is here.
Who?
The customer I have nightmares about. He's the only importer of yak fat on the island, so
Oh my.
I need to keep him happy, but he makes that impossible.
Yak
He
fat?
wants me to make him a dish that he ate last week at some kind of event at the governor's mansion. But of course he doesn't remember what it's called or know what's in it or even remember what color it was. He says he thinks it has ingredients in it. I don't have the slightest idea what to make.
If I brought you a recipe, could you make it?
Of course. I'm a cook. See the hat?
Of course.
Oh, look behind you, a three-headed monkey.
I do know a great stew recipe for monkey heads, but I can't think about that right now.
Dang it.
I'll see what I can find out.
Thanks.
Alright, maybe Carla knows what was served at the governor's mansion last week, seeing as how she's the governor. Meanwhile, on Chuck's ship.
LeChuck, sir. Just thought I'd pop in and let you know. Preparations to set sail are almost done.
You have all the supplies for the spell to get to Monkey Island?
Check. Squid ink, chickens, brimstone, cinnamon, monkey blood, mint, and an annoying skull.
Well done. Mark yourself down for one less lashing this voyage.
Funny story. Guybrush Threepwood tried to sign on to the crew.
Threepwood? He must be looking for the secret too. That guy steals all my best ideas. Have him killed. Wait, let him live. I want him to see me sail off for Monkey Island knowing the secret is lost to him forever.
Sure. I want to bring this up one more time. Is searching for this mythical secret of Monkey Island a good idea? Shouldn't we be out terrorizing the high seas, instilling fear, creating mayhem, being more on brand for LeChuck?
I've had enough of you questioning my orders. Finish loading the ship, and whatever you do, don't let Threepwood on board.
Very well.
Alright, so LeChuck is being voiced in this game by Jess Harnell. He has taken over the role from the original voice actor, Earl Bowen, who has retired from acting, unfortunately. But Earl Bowen has given Jess his blessing in taking over the role, so that's nice. For those of you who don't know, Earl Bowen played Dr. Silverman in the Terminator movies.
Oh.
The psychiatrist that thought Sarah Connor was crazy. Mill says customer wants you to make something but can't or won't describe it. This sounds hauntingly familiar. It does. I'm sure that's giving every viewer who has had to work in service, especially wait service, nightmares and flashbacks and nightmare flashbacks. I've come for a recipe.
I've come for a recipe. A dish you served at a recent function. It's been described as hot and having ingredients in it. Ring any bells?
I do host plenty of functions, but I'm afraid I don't have any idea what you're talking about.
I don't really have anything to say. I just like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days. Governor stuff.
Oi. Well, darn. I wonder if is there anything up at the lookout for? Complain about the pirate raiders.
Hi again. Oh, those new pirate leaders are real jerks. They laughed at me, and they won't fund my expedition. Why didn't you warn me?
Would you have listened?
Of course. Okay, no, probably not.
Well,
I'm thinking about going on LeChuck's expedition after all.
I'm glad to hear you decided to patch things up.
He doesn't want me on the ship. I'm blacklisted. I'm gonna have to go in disguise.
These Shakespearean comedies just write themselves.
Mill asks, is it nice playing a Monkey Island game and not knowing the answer? It is. It's been a very long time since I've had that level of enjoyment. So I get all the head scratch. I get to do all the head scratching again. The difference here being there are resources available to, cheat, look things up, that did not exist back then, unless you wanted to call a 900 number for the hint line. But
that was a thing?
Yeah. Lucasfilm Games, LucasArts, had had a hint line. Lots of game companies did back then. Sierra had one. Yeah. In fact, there's a joke in it in Monkey Island 2, where if you're wandering around the jungle on Dinky Island, you come across a phone box and dial 1-900 something Jedi, and to call the official LucasArts hit line.
No. Oh my Gwen.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay.
Yo-ho.
Hi, Cobb.
You again. I know you.
Nice talking to you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Don't sound much like pirating to me.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
It'll turn out to be a t-shirt or something.
I'm gonna find the secret of Monkey Island.
Good for you.
Oh, maybe the voodoo lady knows what was served. She rose to the governor's midnight luncheon. Oh, now
The curtains are for sale too?
Everything goes. They'd make a great dress.
Green, half off. Blue, half of half off. Yellow, half of half of half off. Orange, aren't you glad you're here? Someone's very excited I'm looking at this sign. It's an unusual safe with 5 keyholes.
Alas, the safe is not for sale. It has been placed with me for safekeeping.
Alright, I get the feeling that I'm going to have to come up with keys to open
I'd need
this.
a lot of keys to open that. Looks like it's been there forever.
Grimy bottle. Sticky bottle.
Not for me.
Musty bottle.
Everything's spilled out of it in a puddle.
Ooh. Shiny.
A crystal. This isn't that kind of game.
Aww.
Keep up the good work, buddy. Keep up the good work, buddy. Not very practical. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I didn't know these were a voodoo thing.
They're not. But the tourists like them.
Hey.
It says everything must go, but it says it with numbers. Too bad it's empty. An empty basket. I should have gotten here last month. Do you do gift wrapping?
We're out of wrapping paper, unless you'd like it wrapped in the skin of a lizard.
Tempting.
No thanks. This is a neat symbol. What does it mean?
That used to contain magical disguises. But alas, they have all gone.
Yeah, it's too bad you're sold out. A magic disguise seems really useful.
Yeah.
There's always the famous eye patch of John Laney at the museum.
Ooh.
I'm sure the magic has worn off by now.
Oh.
But I believe I could restore its abilities.
Oh.
Next time I'm in a drum circle, this would come in handy.
Trivia card. How long does it take to walk to Monkey Island? Oh god, I have no idea. What is this?
What's this thing?
It's a forgiveness frog. When no apology will do, give the forgiveness frog. It's like a card, only much better because it's a frog.
You know what?
I've heard of that before.
I'm
sure
into
it's
it.
real voodoo?
No comment. It works. Trust me.
I definitely want that forgiveness frog.
It can help someone forgive even very old transgressions.
I'm gonna give this to Carla. Ooh, knife.
Pointy.
It is a non-magic.
Ooh, I'd like this knife.
An excellent choice. I will need you to verbally agree to a release of liability.
Oh my.
This product is not to be used in the commission of any crime, including vandalism, jailbreak, and theft of ancient priceless artifacts.
I'm sure I'm going to use it for all 3.
Threatening, frightening, stabbing, shaving, or manicuring yourself or another person are likewise considered outside the scope of acceptable use.
I get the feeling I'll use it for that too.
Okay, I guess.
The product is not balanced for throwing. Throwing the product violates these terms and will invalidate the warranty.
I'm probably going to end up throwing it.
Scrimshaw, mumbledy-peg, juggling, and any tricks involving stacking or balancing the product may cause serious injury and should not be attempted by unlicensed persons. Use
Okay, this is a longer lease of liability.
Bedspreads, or thread may damage the product. If damaged, the product should not be used. Product is sharp and should not be carried in a pocket,
I'll take the
coat,
witch hat
belt,
one.
hatband, handbag, shoulder holster, or sheath. At all times, keep the product away from children, pets, the aged or infirm, clowns, pirates, and adults. Where possible, it should be locked securely in a vault. The manufacturer accepts no responsibility for the consequences of any use or misuse of this product. By verbally assenting to these terms, purchaser hereby assumes all liability, past, present, and future, throughout this and all possible and impossible universes.
Oh, impossible universes?
Oh, is this where I say yes?
Yes.
Yes. Is there anything I am allowed to do with it?
I am not able to answer that question, as it could create a liability issue.
Gosh.
Your sign says you're going out of business. Or is this one of those not really going out of business sales?
I've seen those.
New dark magic on the rise in the Caribbean. It has many adherents, particularly among the young. There is little demand for my talents or my wares. Business is terrible, and there are other factors. Captain Madison desires this location. That it belongs to me will be of little help against her financial and political powers.
Oh, Becca, dark magic, you said?
This cupcake is adorable and looks delicious.
We got specialty Halloween cupcakes in celebration of Hocus Pocus 2 coming out.
Yeah.
How does dark magic work?
Runes, chemicals, the power of secrets. I am no expert. It's too sterile for my tastes. I like things messy and theatrical.
Is dark
So
magic
the cupcakes
powerful?
we're eating now are mint
Yes, it can be.
frosting
Dangerous
with a
if the badger
mint
chooses
Oreo,
own tail.
and it looks like some more frosting.
There is
And a
no
kiss.
more badger.
Hershey's Kiss on top.
Yeah, so it's like a little witch's hat.
It has many uses.
What is a Hershey's Kiss? Oh, Mill. A Hershey's Kiss is like this little solid dollop of chocolate that is kind of ends up cone shaped.
I'll post it into our Discord.
Yeah. Whenever the Christmas season rolls around,
They might not get those commercials.
Yeah, you might not get these commercials, but it's a popular thing in commercials where they do like they ring them like they're bells to play carols. Like a large chocolate drop? Yeah, like a large chocolate drop.
Can dark magic get me to Monkey Island?
No.
Nuts. Where can I get my hands on some dark magic?
Dark magic is not your path, Guybrush Threepwood.
You don't get those? That's sad.
Do you know more about this John Laney guy with the eye patch?
Captain John Laney was renowned as the pirate of 1,000 faces. It was said that he could fool his best friend with nothing more than an eye patch. That legend is true, but only because the eye patch he used was filled with much voodoo magic. The eye patch still exists. It is on display at the Museum of Pirate Lore here on Melee Island. If an enterprising person such as yourself were to liberate it, and bring it here, I could most likely get it working again.
Got it. Thanks.
Oh, there's some sort of filling in this cupcake.
Yeah. It's real good.
So I shared a picture of what a Hershey's Kiss looks like.
Yeah, Mel said they don't get those. Are they solid chocolate or do they have a filling? Solid chocolate.
You can get them with filling, though.
You can?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
We've gotten them with filling, like with caramel, cherry, vanilla.
Huh.
I know you've had some with the fillings.
It just seems like they'd be too small for a filling.
No, they have just the right amount of filling in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
Can you use your talents to tell me how Eileen is right now?
She is always close, no matter the distance.
Do your answers ever make sense?
There are no answers, only questions that are finished.
We have Gwenny right now begging us for our cupcakes.
Yep.
Are you able to see what LeChuck is up to?
Your goals and the goals of LeChuck are aligned, as always. But his intentions are darker. He would use the secret to do terrible things.
Darker? What's that supposed to mean?
LeChuck must not acquire the secret.
No argument there. Is this the year when you finally tell me your name? It's become almost a running gag between us. But it's awkward, like when your glass is empty, but you keep trying to drink out of it over and over.
Yep.
It is Corina.
Wait, what?
Okay. Karina. Nice. Somehow it was more exciting before I knew that.
Yeah.
That is true of many things.
Huh. Karina.
I like it.
Okay. Still gonna call her the Voodoo Lady, no matter what. You know, kind of like how when we learned that Baby Yoda was actually called Grogu.
It's always gonna be Baby Yoda.
Yep.
Got any other mystical advice or information for me? Stock tips or something?
No.
What's cooking?
The Feast of Knowledge.
Is it anything like... Can never own enough of these. Hey!
I'll take this disgusting shrunken head.
That's my last one. Quite the bargain. All my merchandise is top shelf.
Can't you at least wait until I say what I'm thinking? It's creepy.
That's another running gag. Where she always, preempts what Guybrush is about to say. Man, no rubber chickens with pulleys in the middle? That's disappointing.
The Voodoo Lady said it was a forgiveness frog. It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife. It's a creepy shrunken head with long, stringy hair. I've got a few coins for incidentals.
Alright. Now let's see what happens if I try to give Carl the forgiveness frog. I get the feeling that all these graffiti markings around town are actually tied to dark magic. Because that's what the Voodoo Lady said, is that dark magic involves the use of sigils.
This is for you.
You're giving me a frog?
It's a forgiveness frog, for when words aren't enough.
You haven't even bothered to write anything personal on this frog. That's just rude. I reject your frog.
Aww.
Okay. Lucky for me, I have a pen.
Dear Carla.
Sorry for blowing you up now. Sorry for forgetting your birthday. Your anniversary. Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Sorry for losing the book I borrowed.
Let's see. I realize that you are tough on toughness. I admire that you are hard on softness. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. I appreciate that you are keen on bluntness.
Bluntness.
I appreciate that you're keen on bluntness.
It's a marshmallow filling.
Oh, yum. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, that's what the statue said.
As shown by your actions.
Mel,
at
I would
Santa
love to
Catalina,
send you a
please
cupcake.
accept
I just
my
don't think
humblest
you would
apology.
arrive in one piece.
No, it wasn't my fault. I promise to do better in the future. I've implemented a reminder system for myself. You scare the heck out of me.
I've implemented a reminder system for myself.
Okay, let's see if she goes for this.
This is for you.
Frog.
Dear Carla, this is a nice sentiment, and it looks like you even know something about me. One thing. You can do better.
Damn.
I'll reject your frog.
Well, damn. Okay. I think, to be fair, I think Truss would steal it. Okay. Well,
Of course they would steal the delicious cupcakes.
Let's check this plaque.
Honoring Melee Island's 27th governor, Carla the Swordmaster,
Santa
for her
Catalina.
heroic actions at Santa Catalina.
Okay. Let's visit the locksmith.
Hi there, newcomer.
Hiya. I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Pleased to meet you. I'm Locke Smith.
Kidding, right?
Nope. And before you ask, yes they did, yes it was, and they really, really wanted me to follow in the family business.
Well, alright then.
Who's the old lady in the window across the way?
You mean Whitey Bones. She used to be the Undertaker here years ago. Seems to know a lot of things that maybe don't quite fit together.
How well do you know Whitey Bones?
Not well at all. But she's been living near my shop for quite a few years. She was across from my old location, too.
But she moved when you moved?
I'm sure it's just a coincidence.
I'd hope it's a coincidence that the Undertaker moved to be near me.
I'm on a quest to find the secret of Monkey Island.
Exciting. The story in my family is that the secret is sort of like a key. One that opens all locks at once.
Ooh.
That seems enormously useful.
Maybe. Depends on if you can close them again.
Ooh. Good point.
Can you really make keys for stuff? That seems like a magic trick.
Modern locks have serial numbers that tell me all I need to know. No tricks necessary. Just information.
Huh.
It seems wrong that you can make a key from just the serial number.
It's a failsafe, in case people lose their key. You know how people are.
Alright, so I found a tweet that I need to read off to everyone. I think this is hilarious.
Okay.
It's about a man who told his daughter that they could not have a dachshund
Okay.
because they already have 2 dogs.
Right.
She then finally told me that when she's older, she's going to have 20 dachshunds. And I asked her what to name them. I took my phone and wrote them this in like 85 seconds. The names:
Okay.
Fred, Brick, Ombre, Sombrero, Amigo, Marshmallow Fluff, Cheese Puff, Burrito, Jeff the Amigo, Shredder the Amigo, Bucket Hat, Styles, Bearded Papa, Popeye, Dave, Zephyr, Fiona the Amigo, Lady Liberty the Amigo, Prometheus, Champagne, Rugby the Amigo, Stovetop, and Mysterious.
I love this. I am all for this. I am here for these dachshund names.
I'm sorry, I saw them, I'm like, I gotta let the world know.
I 100% support this little girl and her 20 dachshund dreams.
I follow a woman on TikTok that has 8 dachshunds.
Oh goodness.
And oh my god, it's so much.
Aren't locks way less secure if all you need is a number to get a new key?
That's why you should never share the serial number with anyone.
What happens if you lose your key and the serial number at the same time?
The numbers are usually engraved on the locks, just in case. And if you lose the lock, chances are you don't need a new key.
Hey.
Well, what's to stop me reading the serial number on someone else's lock and having a key made?
The numbers are printed small enough that you need a special tool to read them. Only a pro would have a tool like that.
I'm sorry.
Can I borrow your lock serial number reading tool?
My magnifier? Not a chance. I could be drummed out of the union for that. If you want to play locksmith, you'll have to look elsewhere.
Well, joke's on you. I've already got a monocle.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything. I've got a system, and I don't like it disrupted.
Okay, time to touch all the things.
What's that key?
That's for a lockable quiver.
A quiver? Like an arrow quiver.
That one is only for going in, never for coming out. And please, don't touch the glass.
What's this key?
That one's for making a quick exit from somewhere you're trapped.
What's this key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
What's that key?
That activates a mechanical kettle.
A mechanical kettle?
What's this key?
That unlocks your house.
What's that key?
That opens a long, straight wardrobe for keeping long, straight dresses.
Okay, is it just me, or does this key right here look like the key to Davy Jones's locker from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie? This one right here.
Kind of? It's hard to tell.
These are nice.
It's a locksmithing test.
Close it all up, and if you get the key out, you pass?
That's the beginner level, yes. The real challenge is to lock the larger box inside the smaller one.
Okay.
That's an impressive machine.
Yep. This wouldn't be much of a lock shop without a key grinder.
Is that from a famous locksmith band or something?
My mother's band, the Golden Keys. They were named after some actual golden keys that she spent a bunch of time looking for.
I feel like that's a reference to something.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
What is that? It's definitely not a key, or a lock.
It's a fishing lure, of course.
Of course.
Probably gonna need that.
I see
You know what?
everyone in that
I love these
portrait has
cupcakes.
lovely locks.
Man,
If you have to make a pun,
they're very
please make a
rich.
good one.
Very filling.
Yes.
Handsome looking parrot.
And also vicious. But it was my mother's favorite.
Are these for customers?
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
I see a peninsula trailing off into small islands, but no X marks the spot.
It's southern Florida.
Eh.
I have family there.
What's that lock?
That's for hats.
What's this lock?
It's meant for bachelors to secure their apartments. And please don't touch the glass.
What's this lock?
A special one that can open with any of 4 different keys. And please don't touch the glass.
Oh my god, he is just like, what's this do? What's that do? He is
Famous
just.
lawyer used that to keep people
Oh
from
my,
stealing his front door.
Is this the kid talking at this point? Asking us about every little key in the shop.
Hey, Guybrush! Hey, kid!
I think there's some writing on it, but it's too tiny to read.
They say the only...
I can read the serial number. I'll write it down so I don't forget.
Hi there.
Hiya. Hello again.
Free the salesman!
I'm working on it. I can't free the salesman. He doesn't want to be let out. He says it would look bad at his trial if he escaped from prison. Instead, he wants me to get him his toothbrush.
I think I'll browse around a bit.
Try not to touch anything.
Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. Good choice on the lock. These are really sturdy. It's the same kind they use over at the jail.
Ooh, wow. What a coincidence. I had no idea.
Yeah. How coincidental, even though he doesn't want to be free. Free the salesman, even though he doesn't want to be free.
Guybrush! Hey, kid! Word of advice, kid. Stick to the narrow straights.
Otis, the authorities have reconsidered your case and decided that you should go free.
I'm very grateful to the authorities and will not mention their name should any awkward questions be asked. Good luck, Stan. I hope you get acquitted.
Oh, it's in the bag, friend, but thanks.
Oh, I just noticed the lock on this, the lock on Stan's cell
like a bad breakfast.
is
small, greasy.
It's
and
half
hard to
melted.
swallow.
Because this is the cell that Otis was
Any
in.
writing that was once here has been rubbed away.
This is the cell that Otis was in the first game, and we used a mug of grog to melt the lock off and free
Darn
him.
it! I've been trying to inventory this.
Okay.
Once you have a key, you've got to open the door.
Well, I've done it.
Things are not what they seem.
They never are.
All keys are gold. It's the way of keys. No one ever works together. All want their own prize. When they get close to finding it, suddenly they are gone.
Interesting.
This last little bit.
No, I'm good. Ooh, wait.
Hey, kid!
I have a sponge. No, I can't use it on the water.
Hot diggity, what a day, huh?
Hey, Stan.
Hello there, son.
I've been to the shipyard. Your office is all boarded up, with your toothbrush sealed inside, presumably.
Well, don't worry yourself about it then, son. I found a dead centipede in the corner that should do until they let me out.
Ew.
See you later.
Yep.
Well, Oga. Oh. Accidentally clicked out of the game window. It's actually interesting. I've never seen a game do this before, but it's playing in full screen mode, but if I click out of it, if I move my mouse cursor over to the second monitor and click on that, it suddenly pops the game into Windows mode.
Hi there.
It's kind of convenient.
Welcome to the Melee Island Museum of Pirate Lore. I'm Conrad, the curator and docent here. I also edit the Pirate Times newsletter. Here, take my business card.
Thanks.
The museum showcases the largest collection of pirate memorabilia in the Caribbean. Or on Melee Island at the very least. The provenance of each item has been very carefully researched and fact-checked by myself and my team. Feel free to explore. And if you have any questions, just ask.
Okay. Well, there's the eye patch we need.
Is this a left hook or a right hook?
That once belonged to the dread pirate Meat Hook. Supposedly he was ambidextrous. Also, he used to live right here on Melee.
That's a nice coffin.
I'm
The
sorry.
one with the
I
ore.
don't have any
Yeah,
more
the
coffee
coffin
left
had
for
a
you.
lot of water damage, and I got it from the voodoo lady in town. But I managed to restore it. It was used by a certain well-known captain in a daring escape from a Turkish prison.
The
Wait.
water damage is actually from the swamp on Scab Island.
Wait. Was that
Unlikely. The prison
was that
in
a
question
Jack
is
Sparrow
nowhere
reference?
Near Scab Island.
I'm just trying to help.
Thanks. I've got it under control.
Was that I swear that was a Jack Sparrow reference.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm something stuck in my throat.
Yeah, right?
No.
Tell me about this hunk of wood.
That's an original plank from the Golden Hind, autographed by Francis Drake himself.
Oh. Poker blank.
What was this cinder you've got on the wall?
Oh, that. Yeah, that was an unsent love letter written by Elaine Marley while she was governor of the island.
What? Elaine?
The recipient was referred to only as Plunder Bunny.
That's me!
It was a really touching letter. Unfortunately, I put the candle too close to it.
What did it say? Tell me what she said.
Oh, you know, love letter stuff. Honestly, I don't remember a word of it. But it was touching.
Thanks a lot.
Aww. Dang it.
What's the significance of the peg leg?
That belonged to the infamous Peg Leg Patty. She used to hide a spare cutlass in it, in case of capture. Sadly, that's the reason she's no longer with us.
Is that Captain Kate Capstans? I think that's the poster I made.
What's the story with the wanted poster?
Yep.
That is the earliest known wanted poster for Captain Kate Capsize. You can tell how notorious she was by the huge number of crimes listed there. Very impressive. I got it from a collector on Fat Island.
Those are my own crimes, actually.
Yeah.
I was pretty much public enemy number one on Fat Island at the time. I stuck Kate's
Keith
picture on there
Richards?
so she'd get thrown in jail.
Your nan?
Would never work.
Keith Richards is from the town your nan lives in?
You don't believe me?
It's not a question.
Are you related to Keith Richards?
Never mind. It's not important. That is a really big parrot. I wonder how many hands it's eaten.
An actual pirate.
Thieves.
Oh, an actual.
Good to know.
Alright.
Which pirate?
Yeah.
You gotta tell us
It's a
now.
working parrot. I shouldn't bother it.
Aw.
Eye patch worn by Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. What can you tell me about this eye patch?
That's the pride of the collection. It belonged to Captain John Laney, the pirate of 1,000 faces. Supposedly, it had voodoo powers that would disguise him. I tried it on though, and nothing happened.
Jack Ward, also known as Birdie. Circa 1553 to 1622, also known as Jack Ward, or John Ward or Birdie, circa 1553 to 1622, also known as Jack Ward, or later as Yusuf Rice, was an English Ottoman pirate who later converted to Islam and became a Barbary corsair for the Ottoman Caliphate operating out of Tunis during the early 17th century. According to writer Giles Milton, Jack Sparrow was inspired by the 17th century English pirate Jack Ward. Neat!
I did not know
There's
this.
some very tiny writing on it. Well, the numbers are a little clearer, but still too tiny to read.
Oh, dang it.
What's this melted lump of metal?
It used to be a mug. It was melted with some kind of acid. It was found in the Malay jail many years ago.
It's the grog
after an
mug.
incident where like 20 pirates escaped.
Hey, I did that. I had to keep pouring the grog from mug to mug because it was melting them. I had an armload of mugs, and I juggled them all the way from the scum bar to the
Hey,
jail.
Val, welcome.
Also, I could get Otis to
Hi,
join my crew.
Val.
Thanks for
My
joining.
greatest
Thank you
decision
for
in
joining
retrospect.
us.
That's a pretty wild story.
I'm telling you the
How
truth.
you doing?
I'm sure you are, but it just doesn't quite square with the official record. So it's hard to substantiate.
Substantiate? You've got an eyewitness.
Eyewitnesses are notoriously inaccurate. Human memory is plastic and suggestible.
Not yours, apparently.
No, of course not. I deal in facts.
Wow, this guy, I am not like it. Wait a minute. Hey! His peg leg's a fake! Look!
Yeah.
His foot is poking out the back of his trench coat. He's resting his knee on it.
Valka's asking, are you doing a marathon again?
No, no, just a regular 3-hour stream. We're coming up on the last half hour, actually. I love how every time I talk about all this Guybrush memorabilia that's in here, it flashes spoiler alert at the bottom of the screen.
That map looks familiar.
That's 1/4 of the original map to the treasure of Big Whoop. I got it from the cartographer on Low Street. Apparently, he was somehow involved in the search for Big Whoop.
About all Wally managed to do was get kidnapped by LeChuck's henchmen.
That's not the way he tells it.
You should think about hiring a research assistant.
Oh, I did. Unpaid, of course. Intern.
What did you learn about yourself during the marathon? I learned that I can still pull an all-nighter like I used to in my 20s. I shouldn't, but I can.
You paid for the next couple of days.
I did, but I still feel like it was worth it. That's the note what Chuck left when he kidnapped Elaine.
How on earth do you have that note?
Oh yeah, that's very interesting. That was found tucked inside of a book at the Fat Island Library. It's the actual note left by the ghost pirate LeChuck when he kidnapped Governor Marley.
I know what it is. The Lookout handed it to me just before I finished my 3 trials. I was crushed, but undaunted. I gathered a crew and I sailed to Monkey Island to save her. Not that she needed it, as it turned out.
Wow,
I am the same way, Valk. I've never pulled an all-nighter.
Group on Thursday nights.
This is absurd. It's like this whole wall is stuff from my personal adventures, but somehow I'm not even mentioned in your stories.
That's what's so great about this museum.
It's
Everyone
like the
makes their own
opposite
connections
Planet
with
Freakwood.
the exhibits, and it's highly personal and different for everyone.
That's not what I'm trying to say at all.
That's okay. You don't need to say anything. Just listen to what the exhibits tell you.
Fine.
See, I've never been able to pull an all-nighter, and I'm still in my 20s. Is this the new game? Yes, this is the new game that came out last week, Monday.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
No kidding? Wow! Are you named after Guybrush Threepwood?
I guess you could say that.
Nice.
What is the name of this character you've been speaking with?
I don't remember what he said his name was.
Because his voice sounds familiar, and I'm on the IMDb page, and I'm trying to look it up.
I'm going to find the legendary secret of Monkey Island.
His name is now Jerry.
Excellent! Super retro. If you need a place to display it, I know a convenient museum.
Your museum is quaint.
Thanks. It's been a personal passion of mine. I'm nuts about old-timey pirate stuff.
Old-timey?
Being around it really makes you feel like you're a part of something. Doesn't it?
I am part of something.
Exactly.
Okay, have we found the quarantined pirates yet?
No, I don't believe we have.
Okay. No, I just found out that Liam O'Brien and Sam Riegel both do voices.
Awesome.
And it looks like they're a set pair.
Nice.
Are any of these things valuable?
The security parrot isn't just here to look piratey. John Laney's eye patch is irreplaceable. It's the highlight of the collection. Amazingly, I got it at a yard sale. They didn't know what they had.
Do you have maps of the forest here?
No, that's not really what we do. Try the map shop in town?
Tell me about that newsletter of yours.
The Pirate Times. We publish pirate news, pirate stories, pirate poetry, all things piratey, really.
I see you wear a peg leg, despite having both of your original legs.
Just part of the docent's outfit, for the tourists. Kids always want to try it on.
That's charming and creepy at the same time.
This is a museum for people who think attacking ships and murdering the crew for profit sounds fun.
Touché. I'll have a look around.
Please do.
Let's see if we can get into the storeroom. Okay. Hey, box of crackers.
It's cracker mix. Some assembly required.
Anything else? Apparently not. Alright.
The display case is locked.
Yep, okay. My monocle isn't enough to magnify the serial number of this lock, so I'm going to need to find some way to make it more powerful.
Hey, Wally.
Oh, there's another monocle in there.
Tell me again what you need to make me a map to the mop tree.
Just bring me a sliver of the wood needed to make a mop.
Bye.
Okay.
Better to have one for each eye.
If you say so.
It doesn't look finished.
Love the music for this, though. It's some good music.
Mm-hmm.
Stay away from my mop.
Okay. Fine.
How's it going with that nightmare custard?
My stomach feels like it's full of cannonballs and splintered rowboats.
Can I ask you again about the mop I need to make?
Sure.
What kind of wood did you say the tree was?
I didn't.
Okay, thanks. If one monocle is good, two is better.
I feel like the solution is to get him distracted cooking for this guy, so that I can then carve off the mop. A piece of the mop. Maybe I can... I wonder if I can carve off a piece
The
of
plaque
this.
says, in memory of looming seagulls of old.
Nope, I can't carve the seagull statue.
Re-elect Governor Carla. She's dedicated to dedication.
Ah, that's it. That was the line. Dedicated to dedication.
Dear Carla, sorry for losing the book I borrowed. I value that you are dedicated to dedication. As shown by your actions at Santa Catalina, please accept my humblest apology. I promise to do better in the future.
I love the music for these games. It's just so chill.
This is for you.
Oh yeah, Valk, I'm trying to give Carla an apology frog. For when words just aren't enough.
I'm impressed, Guybrush. Surprisingly thoughtful. Considering it's you, I'm strangely moved to forgive you for losing my book.
Yeah.
And I'll treasure this frog as a memento of the time you did something right.
Oh, it's the one time. Ooh, ingredients of Barbie Flay.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Yeah.
Can I borrow this cookbook?
Our stream is now
Cook like a
pixel
cow.
on
That's
your
why I need the
computer.
cookbook.
Bill.
Oh, all right. I was upset after you.
Oh
lost
no,
the
that's
last
not good.
No,
You
I
seem
think it's on your
genuinely
end, though.
Sorry, so I guess I'll give you another chance.
Thanks. I won't let you down. I'll definitely return this.
All right.
It's a cookbook. It has 4 stars, but it looks like they're for difficulty.
Okay. Let's take that to the cook.
I found this at the governor's mansion.
Aha! The mystery dish must be in there. I have no idea which one it'll be, so I'll just have to make them all.
Oh.
I'd better get to work. Thanks, Guybrush.
Well,
That's one way to solve your problem.
that'll definitely keep him distracted.
This will be excellent.
Perfect.
It's Carla's copy of Ingredients by Barbie LaFlay.
He'll never complain again.
Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it.
I'm sure it won't be a problem if I accidentally never give it back to her again. Oh my gosh, there's a lava lamp holding up. Looks like there's a lava lamp holding up this table. Bring the sliver of wood to Wally.
Wally, here's a sample of the wood you wanted. Can you make me a map now?
Good news, you are more than 2 pixels now. Awesome.
We're getting there.
Thanks, Wally.
Soon we'll grow to fill the full resolution of your monitor again. Okay. Wow, it's actually a map, unlike every other map they've ever given us in the Monkey Island series. Like, every other map we've ever had to use in the Monkey Island series has been, like, dancing steps or a cooking recipe. Wait. Okay. Yeah, now I know. Museum.
Ah, crystal clear. I'll just write that down.
My computer will get performance anxiety. We wouldn't want that. Alright. Alright. So from the first clearing, looks like we want to go right. Second clearing, we want to go up. Third clearing. We want to go right again. Whoop, heck. Up again.
Isn't the way you just came from?
Left, left, left. Left. And then left again?
That's the way you came from.
Huh. Okay, I see what's going on here. They're different, the paths are differentiated by the plants here, by the flowers. Gotcha, okay.
A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle, and loads of tiny, sharp teeth.
Alright. Okay, follow the purple flower there. Yeah.
Ooh, purple flowers. These must be catmint, or wisteria, or sweet rocket.
Sweet rocket?
Plants always have like the coolest names.
They really do. Okay, purple plant. Okay, plant green mushrooms. Okay, looks like I want to follow this one again. Okay. Looks like I want to follow the green mushrooms again. Green mushrooms. Green mushrooms. Looks like I want to follow green mushrooms again.
Follow the mushrooms.
Alright, then I want to go to purple flowers. purple flowers, and then green mushrooms. Awesome!
Yay!
Aw, bunny! Tiny deer.
It's like there's a welcoming committee.
Adorable hedgehog family.
Mind your mama, little prickly kids.
Aww. Frisky squirrel.
Hey, little fella.
Wow.
The distinctive shape tells me this is the rare, endangered Melee Island mop handle tree.
Okay.
It's my very own, very sharp, non-magical ceremonial knife.
Hack off a branch. Several hours later.
Yeah, with a small little knife like that.
We did pull a Book of Boba Fett. My god, did we butcher the whole tree?
Oh no!
Oh my god. Guybrush, how could you? Oh! Oh!
Where's the fire come from?
Oh
what
god!
What did you do?
Oh, those poor animals. Oh, those poor little critters.
What did you do?
Another resource has given its all in support of my personal goals. It's
that-
what nature is for.
Oh.
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish. Hey, little deer.
The deers are not affected.
It's probably time for them to fly south.
Oh my god.
I mean...
I must have startled them while I was whittling. Some animals are quite skittish.
Oh, gosh, this is... Wow. Honestly, it's par for the course for
I'll take a
Guybrush.
shortcut back.
Many hours later. Some shortcut.
Like,
Well-
is there a way we could have avoided destroying
Oh god,
the tree?
definitely no. Definitely not. Okay, so we got our mop handle. You were the one who killed Bambi's mom. Yeah, probably.
Hi. Can you make me a key from this serial number?
Sure. This'll be for a high-end display case. You a collector?
Yeah. Stamps.
Totally.
Oh, I'd really like some crackers.
Hands off. Those are my last crackers.
What if I gave you some cracker mints?
Especially fortified for the healthy parrot diet. I found some cracker mix. You could bake fresh crackers in your furnace.
Thanks. The ones on the plate were getting a bit stale. Take some if you want.
Don't mind if I do.
And who do you give the crackers to?
Oh, I'm gonna use them to distract that parrot over at the museum so I can open up that display case and steal the eye patch. First, let's see what happens if I try to open it without that first.
Whoa!
Oh!
That's not supposed to be unlocked. I'd better fold this and put it in storage. Then I can figure out what's wrong with the lock. Looking good.
Well,
I like things neat. Gotta
dang.
get these edges perfect. That's folded perfectly.
Well,
You might need to leave it.
That'll do, Parrot. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the museum while I figure out what's going on with my display case lock.
Try again.
Welcome back.
okay.
Please try not to touch anything that seems like you're not supposed to touch it.
Okay. Here you go.
It doesn't fit.
Oh, they replaced it! He changed the lock!
I already got the serial number for this.
But... Oh, I used the wrong key. Meanwhile, at the mansion.
What do you expect me to do, Elaine? Issue a proclamation?
Of course not, Carla. We'll need to generate public support. I'm working on that.
People around here don't like any kind of restrictions, even if it's for their own good.
But we can put a requirement on ships traveling to the north. There's already a customs check, so the infrastructure is all in place.
Who is that?
I don't
It's a
know.
start. Scurvy's a big problem. Let's do all
She's
we
got
can.
a crown made of keys.
I've come a long way. Is there anything else on the agenda?
Oh no, you can't remember if you've had your pills, Mill. That's not good.
Oh no!
Okay.
Pirate Times. Editor Conrad Lee.
Ah,
Ready to
Conrad Lee,
publish
that
your
was his name.
unrecognized genius.
That was the museum curator's name. It's Conrad Lee. I wonder if I can use my handy-dandy knife to break into statements.
I don't want to wreck my brand new shiny knife. The window's all boarded up, and it's very dark in there. Is that an old toothbrush? The assets of this establishment have been seized to settle a class action lawsuit. Have a nice day.
Gotta be a way through that window.
I made him up.
Oh, hey! I made a mop out of the shrunken
It's a
head.
single perfect instrument that I will keep and use for a lifetime.
Sure. Alright, I've got a mop. I've got the eye patch to disguise myself, so I can join LeChuck's crew. Oh, but I feel like there's so much left to do on Melee. Put on the eye patch and try to talk to people? Ooh, that's a good
I don't
idea.
really have anything to say.
See
Just
if
like doing this.
Practice is nice, but I'm busy these days.
Alright, so
Governor
the
stuff.
voice actor of Conrad
Conrad.
is Kenny Yates.
Classic and subtle. Like me.
Um,
but I don't need to be wearing this right now.
Yeah, he hasn't been in anything we would have watched.
Okay, it's not letting me wear the eye patch around. Maybe if I use it with people. Nope, I can't use it with Carla.
Welcome back.
Hello.
Nope.
At the end of the plank.
My mother's. Please don't touch it.
Hey, kid.
Yeah, it doesn't look like I can actually use it on people.
You can find a golden key, but you cannot own it.
It seems to be stuck closed.
Ooh, trivia card. Ooh, I have a laminated business card. Oh, I can't use it to open the door.
Oh.
I thought I could use it to, like, jimmy the door open, you know?
The note says, forced to close. Thanks for the memories, but cash would have been better. It's Elaine's flyer about how limes combat scurvy. It's important, but boring. I've never once made it all the way to the end. Elaine would kill me if she caught me pulling down her flyers.
Okay. Dee rambles on and on about anchors.
It's soft and extra fuzzy. It's hopeless.
Waiter, I can't understand why this is taking so long. Just bring me what the governor served me last week.
Of course, sir. Sorry for the delay. Are you done with the cookbook? I'd like it back.
I'm still using it. Ingredients, indeed.
Busy?
Yep.
Ugh, I remember that stench as if it were yesterday.
Coming along nicely. Brilliant innovation.
Hi again. See anything interesting out there?
Change. The future.
Are those the names of ships? All I can see is open water.
It's what I named my cataracts.
Talking about food, you know what I found to be surprisingly nice, but it's odd? What's that? What is that, Mill? Putting spinach, some feta, and sweet corn in pot noodles. Ooh, that does sound good.
Oh, that does sound really good. Do you put any kind of oil or sauce over it?
Can I borrow this book?
One book at a time. I only trust you so far.
It comes with a sauce packet.
Oh. Tomato and beef flavor.
Oh, yummy. I feel like we had a heavy noodle week this week in terms of food.
Kinda did.
But didn't we have udon noodles on Monday?
Beautiful thing.
Yeah, we did have udon noodles.
Even more so.
Making yourself hungry at 3 a.m.? Oh no.
Oh, I hate that. And then, yeah, we had udon noodles on Monday, and then last night we had bolognese. Yes. I know this isn't helping us talking about food now, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
How much for the safe?
It is not for sale at any price. As I said, it has been placed with me for safekeeping.
I've always been impressed.
It's okay, I'm drinking.
Excellent.
Can you charge John Laney's eye patch up for me?
That's right, I had to bring it to her anyway.
Ah, the famous eye patch disguise of
To fill
John
my belly.
Laney. As I suspected, the magic has long since drained
It's not
away.
alcohol, though, unfortunately.
So,
Aw.
can you charge it up again?
I can. If you bring me one more thing. A particular charm of great power.
You couldn't have told me this earlier?
I could have. You must bring me the bite of 1,000 needles.
Oh, okay.
Then I will recharge your eye patch.
The bite of 1,000 needles. Can you be a tiny bit more specific?
No.
Back to the forest.
Let's see what I can do. A classic specimen of Alata needleus, a carnivorous vascular dicot known for its tasteful coloration, slight wiggle. Gotcha, you pointy little trichiophyte.
Just flavored water. You'd think he'd be somewhere less gloomy.
There you go. Bite of 1,000 needles.
Tell me, is this an ancient, powerful charm, or simply a plant you found in the forest?
There's a difference?
You were pretty opaque about what you wanted, even for you. I took my best shot.
Very well. You've always been the close enough sort.
It's true. And it served him well.
Come, spirits of deception and death, drink your rejuvenation and awaken.
Death?
It's nothing to worry about. John Laney, this hapless boy needs your help.
Hey.
Take pity on him and bring him the power to hide from his enemies.
Well, you don't have to put it like that. That's it?
Unless you want the extended service warranty.
No thanks. I'm not a sucker. What do I owe you?
Maybe try it on first, before we discuss payment.
Well, how do I look?
Ooh.
Yeah. What the heck? I look like a zombie. Is it broken?
One does the best one can with the materials provided.
I'll just wear it when I really need to.
Also,
Ugh.
you're infiltrating
welcome.
a ship of the
I
dead.
think I'm ready to
Yeah.
set sail.
Seems like the perfect disguise.
Yeah.
So, I think now might be a good time to call it.
I think you're right. So, yeah, we're gonna call it there tonight. Thank you everyone for joining us. I hope you had fun. I'm having a blast.
You guys can't see how big of a smile Tyler has right now.
I honestly, after the week I've had, I needed this badly. Things have been real crazy for me at work, and this has just really brought a light of joy into my life at the end of a hard week. So thank you guys for being here for this. I really appreciate it. And I hope you will be sure to join us again next week, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern time.
We
that's
don't
right.
know. We don't know if we're gonna be streaming yet. I don't think so.
We probably won't be streaming next week because next Saturday
fly out.
we fly out for Florida to go visit Allison's family and take a week-long trip to Disney World. So that's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yay, super excited about that.
In the meantime, though, be sure to follow us on Twitter at burnt_low. And if you're watching this on YouTube, like, share, comment, subscribe, ring the bell, all that good stuff. We'll see you hopefully next time, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. But if not, know that we will be back the following Friday, I think. Maybe.
2 weeks.
We'll see you when we
2
see ya.
weeks. Yeah.
Anyway, save the game. Alright. Bye, guys.
Bye, everyone.